ready to fuck some gnomes.
All 100.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to DiceFriends.
Dragons.
No
Zero.
dragons.
Yeah.
0.
Oh. We don't get. So we have to.
It's the name of the book. I know. I don't
Yeah.
make the rules.
If you were planning on doing like Donkey from Shrek roleplay here, we don't get to fuck any dragons.
Well, this changes everything. I gotta
Right?
throw out all my notes, all of the jokes I had planned today. This is awful. Oh man, everything. Okay, well, this is gonna be a completely different stream than what I planned. So
All right.
everybody, strap in.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to ad-lib it because I'm a professional. You know. Hello, everyone. Welcome to DiceFriends. My name is Adam. I am joined once again by Paul
Hello.
and Beej.
Hi there.
And we are continuing our playthrough of Gnomes 100 Dragons 0. Last time we left off, we were in a griffin nest, correct?
Yes.
I think?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
There it is.
where we were.
And the griffin, we did
Yeah.
some nice. We were like, "Hey, griffin, your eggs look cold. I'll
Yeah.
talk to the gnomes and get them to route
Steam pipes.
steam pipes over here." And
Yeah.
she was like, "That sounds great. You can take anything you want from my nest."
She's like,
Take
"Thanks."
anything you want.
Take
Anything you want.
anything.
I
you
was
want.
robbed by 2 imps. I was robbed by 2 imps.
And
I haven't thought about that in forever. I was robbed by 2 imps. Oh man! But before we start, one thing we need to do: twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun, but also patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You are the reason that we get to do this. It's very exciting, and with your wonderful support every month, if you want to go chuck us a couple bucks and help us out, that would be great. If not, also okay. Hey, people watching on YouTube, how you doing? There you go. There's your one time. Now the rest of the time, I'm talking to the real fans watching on Twitch. The people who take precious time out of their day, you know.
Yeah. Not
They
the
make
people
time for
who
us.
do this after work at their own leisure. You know what? That's the thing. There's how many people here tonight? I don't know, like 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 6 people, more than 6 people watching us on Twitch right now. And this VOD will have 15,000 watches on YouTube, and I'm like, there's 6 people here tonight, the true fans.
But it's just my mom 14,000 times. You know, my mom just lets it loop.
Just
She's
going
like,
around
yeah.
to different like schools and stuff and making it loop and putting it on the computers.
She's just letting it rip. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think there's much else to talk about. We are in a griffin nest. And as far as I can remember, what we talked about was we found a gnome that can spot fakes.
Yep.
in the little
Fake machines that we send back.
the little pill there.
The capsule.
The little capsule there was where the gnome was stuck inside that capsule. And we opened it up and let him out.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I look for fake shit. That's why
He's
I got
like,
into
thank
this
you for
thing."
letting me out of this capsule. All right, goodbye.
My job is to look for fake shit, and that is the
Yeah.
most real accent I've ever heard.
And we learned how to
Is
fly.
what he said.
Yeah. And we also learned. Yeah, we also got a hang glider. Yeah. I remember
And so
now.
I think our choices were that we could either like through all the flying and stuff we did, it was like now we can go back where we ended up. 121J took us, I think, back to 122.
Yeah.
And it's like so we can be back in the Griffin's nest, and we can decide to just go right back to the Gnome Flinger if we want to, because I think we looked at everything else.
There's also a door.
Oh right.
When you first get there, it's like, do you talk to the griffin or will you just tiptoe quietly out the door you see in the wall ahead of you? So I think I'm going to go that way. Because I could go back to the beginning, but I don't want to go back to the beginning yet.
Right. Okay.
So let's go to 150B and see what happens.
I feel like we
All right.
went to a couple of we have some things that like make our fight with the dragon better, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam and Beej and I were talking before this, and we couldn't quite remember all the stuff that we actually got. So
Yeah.
hopefully somebody was keeping track of that.
I think we have like +5 to our defense. I want to say we got +5 to our dragon defense and +3 to our dragon offense. But I think that's it.
Okay.
So 150B, are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody strap in. Moving carefully along the narrow ledge, you reach the wooden door mounted in the cliffside. It opens easily, and you walk through a dark passageway into 130.
You were assaulted by a minotaur.
A minotaur jumps from behind the door. Yeah, you're like, no, please, God, I can't.
Oh,
All right.
wait.
Your blood starts to run cold the moment you enter the dry, cold chamber. You get just a brief glimpse of mounted monsters and mummy cases before a very lively figure rises before you from inside an enormous blood-red urn.
This
Her
is the
lips
mummy
open.
case place.
Yeah, this is the mummy case place. Her lips open in what you think is going to be a grin of welcome. Instead, her sharp white fangs are revealed. The better to suck your blood, my dear. If you want to get out now, return at once by the way you came to the gnome and go to the gnome flinger. If you think the chamber is worth the risk to investigate, turn to 56E. So what happened last time we were here?
So we know that mummy cases are definitely a trap.
Yes.
They just get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to keep investigating.
I don't
'cause,
remember anything
you know,
else in here, though.
No, I don't remember any. I don't think we got very far. 56E, right? You move slowly through the many devices and mounted creatures scattered about the floor, keeping your eye on the vampire. Fortunately, she just stays where she is, though you can almost feel the evil in her stare sinking through your armor and into your heart. Unfortunately, you can't watch everything at once, and so you're not prepared for the mummy that creeps up on you on your right. You must conduct combat with the foul creature, roll the die. If you win, turn to 31A. If you lose, turn to 96F.
They hate it when you're watching a vampire and a mummy comes up behind you. That's just the worst.
Yeah, it's just the worst.
It's
Like, how
totally
did I get into
a-
this monster movie?
That's totally
Right?
like a
Oh, I gotta
illusion
get
or
the
something.
Yeah.
the mummy's an illusion. I
No,
need
the
dice roller.
vampire.
Oh, you think the vampire is an illusion?
Well, she's not.
Is that
doing it.
actually? Did that actually happen? Is it actually an illusion, Paul? Or are you just guessing?
I'm
Or are
guessing.
you doing the thing where you're guessing, but you actually know the answer, but you make it sound like you're guessing, so you look very smart?
I don't actually know, but the fact that she hasn't done anything yet.
Oh, okay. How convenient. All right. So, dice roller is ready. So we have to fight a mummy. Does anybody remember what our HP was at last time? You know what? I'm going to say 40.
Yeah, great. That sounds about right.
Perfect. I say 40.
I'd say
56? That's even higher. I'm going to take 56. Someone in Twitch chat said 56. You could have said 3,000 and I would have been like, we have 3,000 health.
Yeah.
and I believe our attacks were 9, 11, 14.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we
That's
had
right.
the like +5 and then we lost one somewhere. Or right, we have like
Yeah.
a magnet stuck to us or something.
Yeah, we're
Never
starting
forget.
to- Okay, so the mummy stats are... Where is it? Anybody know where the mummy is?
Mummy has no stats.
Mummy? Wait, does the mummy actually have no stats? Oh, generic mummy.
Okay, good.
I like how this specifies, like, well, this is the generic mummy.
Oh, wow.
We have a
Doesn't even-
super mummy in the back.
What about like
So-
Dave the mummy? Does he get that? Like,
Wait, is that the mummy that's going to take my job? So the mummy hits on a 4 or less for 15? Oh my god.
Wow.
And it has 11 health. All right, well, wish me luck.
You
Let's
get
roll
to go
some dice.
first. Yeah.
I mean, really, this is all just like show, right? Because if the mummy kills me, I'm just going to pretend I killed the mummy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But it's part of the game. Is
But it's
is-
part of the game.
is
I
to
have
have
do
fun.
it. Yeah. All right, I go. I miss. Mummy goes. Miss. I go. Mummy dies, right? Because we do 9.
and then you do 11 on
11,
your
14.
second hit.
Yeah. So it dies. Has 11 because it's second round of combat and our damage ramps up.
Yeah.
Easy. Wow. Mummy
All right.
explodes. Wow. This game is genius. All right. So we're back to 56E. If you win, turn to 31A. Well, we won. All right. The luscious female steps out of her urn, applauding silently as you stand over the still figure of the mummy.
Female.
Well
Mummy
done.
killing.
Hey, well done, young man. She
No,
says
no,
in
hey, hang
sultry
on.
tones.
Such
No, there's an
sultry
extra-
tones.
There's a
What?
comma there. Well done, young man.
Well done, young man, she says in sultry tones. I've been needing a new champion, someone to protect, and I can see that you are indeed well qualified for the job. You feel yourself being drawn willingly, oh, so willingly, toward her. Roll the die. If you get 8 to 12, turn to 48B. If you get a 1 to 7, turn to 92G. Well, I mean, if we die from this, I'll be very upset.
Yeah.
All right, let's find out. 4. All right, 92G.
92G.
Don't kill us, 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 don't kill us. Don't kill us, don't kill us, don't kill us. I'm not looking. 92G.
G.
Something within you resists the vampire siren call.
Ha!
It recognizes that the woman is trying to enchant you, perhaps fatally. But what will you do about her? Fight her or run from there as quickly as possible? I tell you what, this vampire is not ready for me to bring the smoke. So we're going to fight 94B.
You're in like
All right,
steam-powered
94B.
armor, so that would make sense.
Yeah. It wasn't enough that you had to fight the mummy. Now you must tackle the vampire too. Conduct combat. If you win, turn to 121. If you lose, turn to 35D. All right. What page? We're on 94.
So we're in 94.
Okay, so vampire. Vampire. We need stats for a vampire. Do you think it's generic vampire?
I mean, we don't know her name.
I like how there's a monster here called generic drow individual. That's so good.
Yeah, the page numbers never
vampire.
work for this.
Yeah. All right. Vampire hits on a 6 or less for 10 damage. Has 29 health.
Oof.
Okay.
That's going to be a long fight.
I go first. I miss.
Damn.
Vampire goes. It misses. I go.
You hit.
I hit? Yeah, I hit for 11. Okay. So vampire's at 18. Vampire goes. It hits for 10. I go to 30.
Okay.
I go. I hit again for 15. It's at 3. Or 14. That doesn't really matter. Vampire goes. Misses. And
We can do it. Good
Close enough.
6.
Yeah.
Remember, on this show, we take cocks in our favor.
Mm-hmm.
What page was that? 90.
94B.
Okay. $94B. Don't add me. Come on, Twitch chat. Jeez.
To what
What
is
do you
it?
mean phrasing? I know what I said. I'm not a fucking coward.
Where are we turning to?
We have to go to 121.
I think that's 12I, actually.
It might be 12I.
Oh. Is it 12i?
I'm not sure. Like it's
Oh, yeah. 121 doesn't have anything.
yeah.
Oh, it's 12i. Okay.
All right.
That makes more sense. Okay. You feel a momentary twinge of regret at the sight of the beautiful creature lying on the floor before you, but your mind knows that if you had not
Full
destroyed her,
stab
she
holes.
would have surely have destroyed you. At least now you're free to explore the chamber unhindered. ... You hope.
Dun dun
Dun,
dun.
Turn to 130.
All right. First things first. Got to
Yeah.
investigate those mummy cases. Wait, no.
No, Paul. Why?
Look,
Okay.
the chances of them being bad,
Bad
2
again?
runs in a row seem very small.
There's no way this will end poorly again.
So this is
Exactly.
great because if we
Yeah.
ever leave this chamber and come back, the vampire's alive again.
But the,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that
Yeah,
we've
but it
only,
says you don't have to fight it. You can run for your life or start investigating again.
Yeah, so it's like she knows what she's done and she won't try to fight you again.
It's like you know what you did. Okay, so there's mounted creatures, semicircular device, glowing bottles, bubbling device, back of bottles, horseshoe-shaped device, that's a magnet, mummy cases, round device at back, crystals on ceiling, or dark end of chamber. That's ominous. I think we just start at the top and work our way down, really.
All right, sure, yeah.
There's
Mounted creature.
There's like a mind flayer there statue. I
Why'd
guess.
you say that? Paul, where's the art? Let me see. I want to see what this looks like. Oh yeah, it is a mind flare.
That looks like a tentacle from.
Did I make a Slurm
Maniac
Mackenzie
Mansion.
joke last time I was here? Because that's the thing on the left is just Slurms Mackenzie.
Right. Yeah.
That's a rust
Yeah.
monster right there, with the
Oh, yeah.
antenna.
Oh,
Look at the
God.
weird stake in the bottom left. I like how the one
Yeah.
mummy's just peeking.
Is it like a naga?
Oh
That was
yeah.
that must be the mummy that attacked us.
All right. Mounted creatures 42J.
All right. 42J.
42J. You count you count 20 mounts of extraordinary preserved monsters. Someone, the Gnomes, has done an incredible job of taxidermy on them. However, other than the skills shown in their display, there's nothing special about them. Turn to 130. Wow. Thanks, game.
All
That was
right.
very cool. You know, somebody took time out of their day to write that.
Yeah, they found so many different ways of saying it's not interesting.
It's like, couldn't you just say it's not interesting? Why make me go and flip and read the option, right?
You know,
We don't even know why you looked at this.
You know,
Return
in like
to 130.
in like adventure games, they have to come up with all the things that the guy says when you like click on something, but you can't
Oh,
do
yeah,
anything
yeah,
with it.
I mean, it's better than get the semicircular device and you turn to 114C and it says you cannot get ye semicircular device. Go to
Yeah,
130.
that's true. Well, speaking of semicircular device, let's go check it out. 114C.
Please let it be. You can't get ye semicircular device.
I'll be so mad. You watch the peculiar device with the 3 semicircles of glass bubbling with their strange pinkish contents. Go to the gnomish machinery figure out chart on 157. If you successfully reach B, turn to 64E. So we gotta go to B.
This is why we are playing this game, is for all of this goofy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. So where's my chart? There it is. All right. So let's see. Oh, I got to roll dice. All right. Start. Oh yeah, you can see by the tweet. I guess people that are watching on YouTube,
Yeah.
Loading Ready Run is starting to roll out. People being in the same room together again. So
Yay.
tomorrow, Ben and I will be in the same room.
Nice.
So let's know.
Any up to 2-person stream. If you have a solo stream or a 2-person stream, those people have been given the option of coming back in together. We will not be doing larger streams just yet. And it's not everybody has not decided to do that yet, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yay.
What about the restraining order? Ben's too much of a coward for restraining orders. Come on, let's be honest. All
He
right,
would never enforce that order. That's
Yeah.
that's like a I'm going to take a big chance here.
I'm too cute, right? That's how it works, right? All right, so roll dice. Oh, 10's not good. Oh, we're on the right track, but we got to bend. Does anybody remember where we were?
You were at 8 on the good track, so 9
Okay.
is the next one.
Oh, just after you enjoy the effects of your next beneficent table occurrence, you find bad luck as well. Your foot slips and you rush down at you.
This is a good thing, right?
This
Yeah,
is the good
sure.
table? You're looking at the good
Yeah, this
table?
is the good table. All right, your foot slips and you rush down a volcanic hole you hadn't seen before. It dumps you out near the gnome flinger.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Are you sure you're looking at the good table?
Yes, I'm looking at the good. Wait, am I?
The beneficent table?
No, I'm not. Never mind.
3 times we asked him, and 3 times we were denied.
Falling in
to
a
be
hole
fair-
is not on the good table.
Holy shit.
To be fair, I'm very cute. I'm not expected to be smart. Okay. All right. So number 8. Okay, the Gnomish High Committee of Good Neighborly Relations sends you a huge supply of unusually well-prepared food. Being hungry, you eat and discover that the food adds 5 life points to your score.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Good stuff.
Okay. Okay, so we're on E. We need a 1 to 8, please. Thank you very much. 3.
Done.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We go to A. So now we need a 1 to 7. Please? I've been a good boy all day.
Oh.
11. Okay, bad thing happens.
So we're at number 5, bad thing.
Okay. Number 5. Some unknown function of your armor kicks in, and in your next battle, you... Oh, no, that's a good thing. Shoot. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I figured it out. Okay. A volcanic vent emits a strange green mist that covers your body and causes you to choke and cough. In your next battle, you strike at -1 point subtracted from your 1 to 12 combat roll. So we hit on a 6 or less rather than a 7 or less.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Isn't it an 8 or less that you hit on normally?
We hit on a 7 or less, not an 8 or less.
Okay.
All right. Roll again. 1 to 7, please.
Oh, look at that.
I'm taking it.
Yep.
B.
Made it to B.
I actually want to I just tried to bump the desk. I honestly, my dumbass actually just went like this and hit it. Oh man. Woo! All right. Oh boy. All right, we made it to B. Do you remember what page we were on?
114C.
Okay.
I can only track so many things, so.
Oh, jeez.
So we made it to B.
Turn to 64E.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. It gradually dawns on you that the strange machine is actually a blood purifier. You figure out how to hook yourself up to it, and the machine gives you new blood that adds 5 points to your own body. Return to 130. Wow.
Doping.
What the shit?
Yeah.
It's like there's some
Wait
Peter
a second.
Thiel shit here.
We can just go out and get really drunk
Yeah,
and then never have a hangover.
that's right.
All
These
right.
gnomes are sitting
you
on a
just,
gold mine.
Did dialysis? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not okay. All right.
That's
cool.
not a
All
very
right.
medieval thing to do, no.
Is it weird that a
So-
vampire has a blood purifier in her place?
I
little
have a
bit.
water,
No, it makes
water
sense,
purifiers.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. She's like,
It's like a Brita.
yeah. She tries a bit of blood and she's like, ugh. Here,
Oh,
I
yeah.
gotta run it through this thing a few times. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, so glowing bottles? Yeah, glowing bottles. 140B.
Glowing is always
40
good.
Bravo.
2 glowing bottles stand on the floor at your feet. The beautiful green liquid inside looks as if it might have some magical properties. Do you want to open the jars or pass them by? Well, we're not here to fuck spiders, so...
They,
True.
They started as bottles, but now are jars. Is that
Yeah.
gonna change your?
Nope.
All right.
With a small flutter of excitement, you open one of the glowing bottles. It falls over and a thick, viscous green fluid spills out. Then you realize that it isn't spilling, but actually moving on its own accord. It's green slime! Before you
Neat.
can get away, the green slime has eaten 5 points of damage onto your armor. Return to 130.
Fuck.
Okay. Well. Does the slime just leave? He's like, finally. Oh, I was cramped.
You know, when
Puts
you were
on like
and
a
we were-
hat and picks up a
Yes.
picks up a suitcase and walks off.
It's a living.
It's a living. Bubbling device, back of bottles. That's a really weird sentence, but 116E.
I guess it's supposed to be in back of bottles?
Yeah, I guess
Behind?
so. I mean, this book clearly didn't have an editor.
Yes.
All right. Studying the churning device that appears to be making bubbles inside its glass curve, you realize that you're looking at an automatic cloak washer. Oh, okay. Yep. When it stops spinning, you open the lid and pull out a beautiful and clean red cloak. There is nothing special about it, but you may take it if you want.
If you want
Yes.
to look swank.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. All right. I guess. Yeah. I mean, we got a nice new red cloak. I hope somebody compliments it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're like, wow, do you have the red cloak? And they're like, yeah. And then they're like, Ted Dragon says, nice cloak. And then bites your face off. And you're like, oh, excellent.
Is it person sized? Like, is it human sized, I should say? Or is
Oh,
it
yeah,
gnome
it's probably
sized?
gnome size.
Yeah.
It's a bib.
Yeah.
We just put it on. We're like, all right,
It's a little
excellent.
like, yeah, it's like a little like half cloak.
That's a little suggestive to have it around your neck as a bib to be like, I took this off of the last gnome I ate.
Yes.
It's an ascot.
All right.
Horseshoe-shaped device is obviously a magnet.
I'm not going to it. It's a magnet.
And magnets have not treated us well in the past.
No. We're in a big metal suit.
True.
So, and we're going to skip the mummy cases because those are actually, you just die. Round device at back, 19F. I want to know what the mind flayer is up
The
to.
mummy cases are like basically the only thing I remember from the last session.
Yeah, that's all I remember. The large glass flask filled with bubbling liquid draws your attention. Turn to the gnomish machinery figure out chart on 157. Anytime you miss a die roll in working your way to C on the chart, the machine sprays acid at you, doing 3 points of damage to your armor. In addition to send you to the malefic table. Oh, that's so bad.
So I'm assuming
Okay.
though when it says, so it's like only when you will be going to the malefic table do you get the 3
I think
points
so,
of
yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
So
think
it's
that's what
like
the
if you go to anything on the right hand side, you're fine.
Machine. Wait, anytime you miss. Okay, yeah. Well, isn't that count as missing a die roll though? Because I'm assuming the way it's worded is that if I don't go from A to B to C, anything else is missing a die roll.
But then it would be like, so then you get a good thing and then also get sprayed with acid and you get a bad thing?
I guess so.
Yeah, I don't think that
No?
tracks properly.
Okay.
Like, I
Hey,
guess
you know what?
yeah.
If you two want to make it easier on me, that is
Yeah.
completely fine by me.
Because
I'll
like
take- I'll
missing
take.
a die roll and getting the beneficial side is actually like good. Like it's actually better than just going straight through the.
But I would just say, like, you don't even get the beneficial thing. Just both sides are bad,
Oh, that would be awful. Yeah.
right?
Well, that would be bad.
I mean,
That makes more sense.
I mean,
Well,
it would.
It's not a good choice. I'm not trying to defend the book.
Yeah.
You've convinced me.
I wouldn't.
You've convinced me.
No.
Now the bad thing is the thing that I think is going to happen. Good job. You're totally right, Adam. I submit to your greater knowledge in this area.
No, Adam. I say
what?
that only a miss constitutes 11 to 12 is what constitutes a miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going with what Beej said. All right. So we're just gonna go A, B, C. Like it's gonna be real easy. Watch.
Absolutely. Yeah.
See? A. Come on,
Boom.
baby. I mean, if anything, I should succeed at this because I'm a good person.
That's right. Ho, 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 ho.
Done.
Okay. B.
Boom.
And if I make this die roll, I just very clear proof that good things happen to nice people. See? ABC, right?
ABC.
I told you ABC.
See, we shouldn't have even bothered arguing about it. We should have just done the rolls and then argued about it when something went wrong.
Don't you ever come into my house and doubt me ever again. This is the house that I built. These two hands.
So that means we're going to go to 59K.
Yeah. You gasp as you realize just what the piece of equipment is. It's a steam-powered reanimator. You can bring back to life any of the dead creatures you want, and they will join you in the final battle, adding 3 points to your offense by adding them all to the battle. Oh, turn to 130. Neat.
Which dead creatures, though?
The ones in the room. All
Like
the ones that
all
are
the
stuffed.
mummies?
Yeah.
Oh, all the things
No.
that are...
All the things that are taxidermied.
Oh, shit, there's 20 of them.
Yeah, we got a lot.
You think that would give you more than 3 points? There's like some nasty stuff in there.
You'd think so, but hey, Paul, you know what? We didn't write it. So that was round device at back, right? Crystals on ceiling, 153F.
Oh, and the vampire mistress. Bring her back to life.
Yeah, that works, right?
Yeah.
Standing on the blood red urn, we just like crawl over, like teetering, like we're like, oh. Standing on the
153F.
blood red urn
Yeah,
you can just reach the large crystals that hang from the ceiling. As you hold one, it breaks off in your hand. At first, you are concerned, but then you begin to feel a surge of energy and health go through your body. You've gained 2 life points of personal strength. There are 9 more crystals. You can use them all now or return here other times in your adventure to replenish your strength. Why would I come? Couldn't I just carry them? Can I put them in a bag?
Just snap them off whenever you want to, I guess.
This is personal strength, so that's like not your armor. That's like your body.
It's not armor. That's like health.
Right. Which hasn't been actually.
I'm just gonna take them all. I'm just gonna gorge myself on crystals. Yeah.
I know I shouldn't, but they're so good.
Yes. You want another crystal? It's wafer thin. Fuck off. I'm full.
I love that scene. That whole scene's good.
Yeah. 130. All right. All that's left is dark end of chamber. 27H. Ignoring the creatures in the mummy cases, you walk towards the dark back of the long chamber. The chamber turns into a tunnel, which quickly turns into a steep ramp. You try to turn around, but you cannot. So you go with the slope and find yourself in 102. Excellent. Are we just slowly oh no.
Oh, I tried to turn around and all the gnomes are just kind of piling into me. And
yeah, they're all fucked.
You can't slow down. It's like, lemmings or whatever, right? Where you get to the edge and you try to stop and then all the gnomes bump into you.
Honest to God, I forgot that there's 68 gnomes following us at all times. So they're just oh no.
So when the vampire starts seducing you, you'd think that they'd be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't fall for that shit. Dude, wake up. It's like,
she's not that into you.
He-Man's here.
Yeah, it looks like
these guys don't look like gnomes. All right. Is that where we are?
102?
So, yeah.
Wow, that anvil's vaguely erotic, isn't it?
It's weird and ass to ass.
Yeah, they're just
I've just ruined a whole bunch of people's evenings by quoting that, so oh well.
Ass to ass. Isn't that Requiem for a Dream?
Sure is.
Yeah.
That's a movie only gets watched once.
Yeah. All right, you start to shake, wondering if you've left Mount Nevermind for some dark, hellish place of fire and evil. Hammers clang on molten metal, lava flows and hisses on cooling objects. Shadows burst across the fire-reddened walls as 3 muscular dark elves move at their work. Oh,
generic drow individuals.
Yeah, drow individual. When you catch sight of something that tells you are indeed still in Mount Nevermind, an imp creeps up from the stairs, winding down into the darkness, a look of malice on its pointy little face. If you want to fight the creature, turn to 121I. If you think you have something to say to the imp, turn to 97E. However, if you just want to ignore the creature, you can start exploring the chamber, ... if you dare.
Oh yeah, he's down by the stairs there. We could tell him, we could try to convince him that the door's open.
Yeah, let's try that. 97E.
All right. It might not be the same thing again, but yeah, let's see what happens.
As you lean toward it, the imp starts to reach for your nose and its little clawed fingers, but you quickly say, "Wait! I have news for you." Its fingers pause in midair, and a quizzical look comes over its face. The gate to your plane is open. You can leave now. All right. So, we roll. I think lower is good.
I think so. That's pretty low.
That's pretty low. Yeah, 22F.
Boom.
Yeah. The imp gets an excited look on its little brown face as it turns and flutters / scurries away. Why would you write that like that? You think you hear it saying, "Oh, good, goody, goody, goody. I didn't like it here anyway." Clearly, it's lived with the gnomes too long.
The vampire's
Return
back.
to the main.
Oh,
What were we on? 97?
102.
Oh, 102. Yeah. All right. So getting rid of the imp is always good because if you leave the imp, it screws over the entire room.
Yeah, the imps always do something bad.
All right. So we got dealer's choice here. We've got elf at anvil, anvil supporting figures, 2 other elves, dragon figurines, iron gate, fireplace, glowing spear, and hole through which lava flows.
Yeah.
So the last time you went into a place where there was a guy working the kitchen, if you didn't talk to the guy immediately, he just killed you.
Yeah.
So maybe we
Right.
should
So-
talk to the elf.
Yeah, let's talk to the elf. I like that. You know what, Paul? I dig that logic. It's probably going to get us killed, but that's okay. 148J. All right.
148J.
Ooh, this is a long one. You hesitate to interrupt the muscular, sweating dark elf working at the anvil, but as you stand still, staring at him, he looks up and asks flatly, "What are you doing here?" You explain who you are and why you're in Mount Nevermind, then add, Why are you here? Best lava on Kryn, he replies, hitting the metal he's working on. The gnomes used to do the metal working for us, but somehow, over the generations, the blasted little critters must have forgotten how. Anyway, now we come here and make weapons for the drow. Studying the weapons you see around you, you comment, they certainly are beautifully made. And they kill just as beautifully, especially the magical dragon spear back there. He points at the glowing spear mounted on the wall. A dragon spear? What I wouldn't give to have it, you murmur, though you don't think the armored drow has heard you until he looks at you sharply. I know you've been having a good go at exploring this mountain of blasted creatures. Suppose you give me 2 of the items you are going to use for the final battle in exchange for that magical and powerful spear. If you want to trade, send a gnomish assistant or 2, depending on what items you decide to trade, to get the weapons from the holding area. Be sure to cross them off your list and add the magical dragon spear, which will kill all Boz Draconians. Well, what things do we have? Does anybody remember?
We've got a whole bunch of monsters that just added 3 to our offense.
Yeah.
We had another thing that added 3 to our offense. And then we
I
had
give those
something
2 things.
Yeah, because the other thing we had added 10 to our defense.
The red bib. I found this magical cloak.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
It's not glowing. How do I know it's magical? That's how you know it's magical.
That's how they hide it, right?
Yeah. How do you hide in a cloak if it's glowing? Duh.
Right, that's what we
Clearly.
got from the kitchen. An ice maker that's going to make
Thank
the
you.
ground slippery.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, I'll trade you this ice maker for that. And they're like, deal. They're like, yeah, give it to us.
It's warm in here anyway. We could go for some ice cones.
Yeah. So we gave the ice machine and something else.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, sure. We could give them the kite, the flying thing.
Did that add more to our...
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that too. And we just have to strike 2 things off our list, so yeah.
Yeah. All right.
The magic, so the dragon spear will let you kill all Baz Draconians, whatever that means.
Yep.
There's probably one. You know? Like, I'm the last one. I'm the only one left alive. I'm like, fuck. They told me there was a lot of you. Okay, so I don't want to leave. I want to go back to that room.
I think 90... let's see. Sign up trade. You can say no thanks, or you can leave.
Where does I'm going to see where 52H takes us real quick. Is that...
Well, that's just the no thanks. If you say 93A, that's technically leaving, but what we want to do is just get back to 102.
Oh, wait, here we go. 52H says, I'll just look around, thanks. You say, oh, wait. Oh, no, they want to fight me. No. I want to trade. So I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
But I don't want to leave the room. Can I just stay in the room, or does the game only...
Where does 93A take you?
Yeah, maybe there'll be something.
Let's see.
No, that ain't it.
No.
Okay, so just go back to 102.
I'm going back to 102. I'm not leaving
Darkness
this
and
room.
red
Screw that.
flares of flaming lava are getting to you. You leave?
Yeah.
The hell? Well, okay,
Yeah,
you leave, and then you take the gnome thing back or whatever. Okay.
Yeah. So, I go back to the room. Well, I'm still in the room.
Yeah, 102.
52F is the anvil support figures.
Upon returning, you discover the elves are gone. If you didn't take the glowing figure on your first spear on the first visit, it's gone also. Okay, cool.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Statues of 2 gargoyles appear to be straining to hold up the weight of the huge anvil. They even seem to flinch when the drow hits it with his hammer. It's a living. Then one of the creatures appears to come to life and says, I see you looking at us. Just don't touch us, or you'll be sorry. You've been told similar things so many times by the gnomes that you don't even listen. You just go on expecting the gargoyles. If your curiosity gets the better of you and you reach out to touch one to see if you imagined it talking, turn to 89D. If you heed its advice, you finally return to 102. There is no way that this ends well for us, right?
I mean, yeah, if you touch it, we'll be sorry. They're probably
Yeah.
really hot.
But on the other hand,
What if they're lying?
when have you let gargoyles tell you what to do?
You know what? Paul's got a point.
Yeah,
89D. You don't have to convince me. 89D. Oh my, if it did talk and it was right, you are sorry, especially because now you have become one of them holding up the Drow's Mighty Anvil forever.
What an ending! Oh my god!
All right, everybody, that was good. Ass to ass to ass. There's a third gargoyle just... Oh boy, man. All right,
maybe
welcome
we
back to
shouldn't do that
102.
one. Maybe
Yeah,
we
okay.
should do that.
Yeah, you know what? Didn't do that one.
52F is what
How
we're at.
long, if we played this game the way it was meant to be played, how long do you think it would take us?
Oh, about 24 sessions.
You think so?
We'd be dying so many times.
And also, the way it's meant to be played, you've got the timer.
Yeah.
So, like, you do a thing and then you end, but then there's, like, replay value because you don't go through everything.
Yeah.
You can't in the time that you have, whereas we've got more... By the way, everybody, we had our scheduling meeting last weekend, and it turns out we don't have anything currently on the docket for DiceFriends for the next couple weeks. So
God.
maybe we could just hang out with these gnomes for a while.
You're stuck with us, dumbasses.
Because we also have to play with like all of the time elements, and also I use the gnome flinger and I roll my dice to see whether I go in the right room or not, like that kind of horse shit, right?
Yeah.
So
And it's like sometimes like that, you just do a thing, they're like, well, they did warn you, but you died. Now back to the beginning. And you're like,
yeah.
dinger, you know?
And then the other half of the time, it's, well, they warned you, but then you walked away, so you die.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that the two other elves are just going to pick a fight with us. My gut says. So I'm not even going to talk to them.
Okay.
I'm going to the dragon figurines, which are 124A.
Okay. The dragon figurines pick a fight with you.
If the imp isn't gone or dead, turn to 125B. If it isn't, or if the imp is gone or dead, turn to 125B. If it isn't, turn to 8080. Well, it is.
Nice.
And that means we got to go to 125B. Oh my god. Look. No. Hey. Don't. First of all, go back up to 124. I just have to see this. See how it goes 124D and then 125E?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're right. Whoopsie.
Which one was it?
It's
124A.
No,
it's-
125B.
You go to 125.
Yeah.
B. Yeah.
The round table with the small figurines of dragons has mysteriously disappeared. Turn to one. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
It was gonna be It's like it was gonna be a cool thing that the imp had done, but no, now you don't get to see
Yeah.
it.
Get rid of the imp, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
You can see the little figures that, like, I guess they were gonna be like weird illusion things.
Yeah. That's generally how it works. All right. Iron Gate, fireplace, glowing spear, which we have, or hole through which lava flows, which sounds like a Nirvana song.
I mean, the gate is a way out.
Yeah, Iron Gate is probably the way out.
I guarantee you the rest of the things in this room are just bad. I'm going to the Iron Gate,
Okay.
104D.
Sure.
I've made an executive decision. You expect the iron gate in the archway to be locked, but it easily opens when you pull on it. As soon as the glow of the room behind you has faded, you begin to hear the roar of rushing water. Then you step into 142.
Ooh, new area.
All right. Moisture drops dot on your face. Moisture drops dot your face. And you hear, oh, that makes sense. Yeah. And your ears cringe with the racket made by falling water and wind. But once you actually get to the study room, you see that not much is actually happening. At least until you realize that you're being confronted by an imp appearing belligerently from behind a wooden barrel. If you want to fight the imp, turn to 121I. If you have something to say to it, turn to 97E.
Sorry,
Look
Okay,
at
you know what?
just
I'm
a
going to
picture.
assume.
So
I'm just gonna
97E is the generic thing, right? It's like 97,
Yeah.
22, gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? 97E, we tell the imp fucking the portal to your home is open, and the imp's like, thank
We're
you.
really
and he fucking
convincing.
flies off. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're very good. We're very charismatic. All we have to do is just get somebody in a room with us for 5 minutes. We can make friends with anybody. Okay.
Yeah.
I would
Please
just like
look
to point out
at the art.
Look at the picture here.
What the? Wow,
This is a room.
Look at this.
This is a room that is described as having not much going on.
Which makes me wonder, what kind of baking school did you go to?
Yeah. They're just like, what? It's just a whirlwind. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Don't make it fucking weird.
It's
okay?
just a waterfall with the lady's face on it.
Face, yeah.
Yeah.
And a tornado
And some
with
small,
a face on it. Dragon.
and just a bunch of dragons vomiting water.
Yeah. All right. So,
And a submarine hatch.
oh boy, I hope we get a submarine. Every time I see a submarine, I just think of West Edmonton Mall because they have submarines in there.
Yeah, the Canadian Navy.
Yeah. The Canadian Navy. Yeah. All right. So, whirlpool creature, water wheel, water spirit and falls, dragon fountain, barrels, metal door at left, exit along riverbed. There is an imp in this room. Which one of these is the illusion? Cast your votes now.
Whirlpool creature.
Too obvious.
Really? Okay.
I'm going with barrels.
Okay, so you want to check the barrels first?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm checking. I think the barrels are an illusion.
There's a lot of magic stuff in this place, but these barrels,
Great.
that's what I want to know about.
138B. I'm so fucking smart.
You're so
Do you know how
smart.
fucking
Yeah.
smart I am? I fucking figured this game out. It's fucking easy. If you ignored the imp, turn to 110A. If you eliminated or sent it away, turn to 120A. 120A, baby.
All right.
I tell you, Twitch chat, 120A. As you approach the barrels, they disappear, not even leaving a mark in the sand.
You got it, man. You cracked it.
I think that might be a sign I've played too many of these books. I don't know if that's sad or impressive.
Was your thing like go for the least interesting thing is probably the illusion?
Probably, yeah. I just mean like it could have been the whirlpool creature, it's just so glaringly obvious.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know? Just like there's no way. But now we get to go talk to a whirlpool creature.
All right.
The imp was hiding behind the barrels too.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we gotta go to 98G. All right. You stand and stare at the whirling water that rises and falls above the level of the small lake. You think you see rather mean features forming in the whirl, but you're not really certain until you hear words forming in the midst of the roar of the water. Oh, such pain! Will someone help me relieve this pain? The anguish in this voice is quite overwhelming, but you find yourself leery of responding to a talking whirlpool. If you want to talk to it and find out what it wants, turn to 100C. If you'd rather leave, you just, the pain. You just walk away. You're like, you know what?
Yeah.
No.
Take some ibuprofen, dude.
Yeah. 100C. Stammering, you speak to the whirlpool. What is the matter? How can I help you? Turn off the water wheel. It hurts. That seems simple enough. Turn to the Gnomish machinery figure out chart. All right. If you succeed in reaching C, turn to 34F. All right.
So I guess it's like being continually spanked. Because you're just constantly running into it as water over and over. Yeah.
Vaguely erotic.
Yeah.
I'm rolling this dice. Sick. Go to
Bam.
A. Just let me go straight down.
Hell
Sick.
yeah.
Bam.
Go down again. What do we got to get to? C?
C. Yep. 50-50 shot.
Is it 50-50 though?
1 through 6 to
Yeah, but is
7
that
through 12.
actually a 50-50 shot? You know what I mean? The way numbers work? Or random chance? Is that... Fuck!
It's getting
Something
hotter.
bad happened.
All right.
So this
right,
would be
so-
bad thing number 6.
Yeah. Please don't be really bad. A strange... no, that's a good one. When you begin the next battle, you find that the gnomes obviously didn't test your suit under battle conditions. When you go to fight this enemy, your entire suit freezes up. The enemy gets 1 free attack on you and automatically hits before you finally get the suit moving again.
Oh, that sucks. Oh,
Yeah, that does suck.
So the next battle, they get 1 free attack, and also your attack is 1 less powerful.
Yeah.
Or 1 less
All right.
likely to hit.
Show me 1 to 6.
Potato salad.
Dinger, 8.
Well, you go to
G.
G. So
Oh, that's
that's
a
a
good
beneficial one. Yeah. So, do we remember what
that's,
beneficial thing we were?
Beneficial 9.
Beneficial 9. During your next battle, some type of strange aiming device pops out of the arm of your armor. It gives you a bonus 2 points when trying to make a successful hit. The device works through 1 entire battle, but falls off when the battle is done. So
you're at a net positive 1.
Yeah.
So you're at like a 9 or higher, or 9 or lower
okay,
now.
9 or lower. Yeah. All right. We still need a 1 to 6.
We can do it.
This armor is really bad. Done.
Oh, yeah.
Sick. Done. Go to C. Do we remember what page we were on?
100C, I think, is where you were last.
Yep.
And that takes us to 34F.
Okay. All right. Well, please don't kill us. You know what it is, a water wheel. But how it works and how to turn it off is another matter. Studying it a while and analyzing the gears, though, finally show you how to turn it off. You do so, and as its spin gradually slows, you hear a whirling sigh that soon becomes a thank you. The grate for a whirlpool, relieved of the pain caused by the water wheel, grants you 2 gifts. Turn to the beneficent random effects table on 139 or 159 and receive the next 2 boons.
All right. So you get 10 and 11.
Yeah. Which is 1 sec. Sorry. Next time you are flung, everything works just fine. You go exactly where you want to go. We were pretty much doing that anyway.
All right.
A huge blast of steam pours forth from a vent in the rocks and does 10 points of damage to your enemy. So is that just like the next time we fight?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
I hope that's the thing that's going to get an auto hit on us.
By the way, there are 20 effects. And when you get to the end, you loop around.
Yeah.
Good.
There are 20 good and 20 bad.
Or F. So 142.
So that's just back to the room.
Oh, we're back.
So,
Well, we did the water wheel. We did the whirlpool creature already.
and
water spirit?
we did the whirlpool creature, and I guess that also means we did the water wheel.
Well, maybe?
I'm assuming yes.
It'd be funny if you go back and turn it back on.
Hey! Ow, my bones!
My
124
watery bones.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to check out the spirit in the waterfalls. 124E.
Look behind the spirit. There's always something behind the waterfall.
Yeah. Startled at seeing a feminine face in the waterfall, you study it for a few minutes as she studies you. Who are you? Human? The voice of the water is silky and golden. You explain who you are and why you are here. That sounds intriguing, human. I've been here in the waterfall for generations. I would like to see something new. Will you take me with you? You have a sudden vision of trying to carry a huge waterfall as you walk through a narrow tunnel, and you smile. Do not laugh, human. I am not a waterfall. I am a water spirit, presently residing in this waterfall. But I can live anywhere, even in a teaspoon of water. In fact, human, she goes on, if you add me to your armor, I will make you stronger because of the power I will add to the steam. I'm not certain, though, what effect my presence will have on the systems within the armor.
Oh,
This
it'd
is
be
not
great.
a good idea. This is like putting a ghost inside you, right?
Hell yeah. Our armor needs an AI.
yeah,
Friendly ghost
no.
armor? That sounds awesome. What are you talking
No.
about?
This sounds like a great idea.
Why not? Like this is good. You're gonna trap her in a weird shaped jar.
All right, I want the record to be shown that Adam Savadan thought this was a bad idea, and everyone's like, "Yeah, just do it." 46G. Intrigued at the thought of a beneficial water spirit, you agree to help her. Cupping your hands in the water, you fill them and then pour the water over the joints in your powered armor. The face, you notice, is gone from the waterfall. The water spirit adds 10 points to your steam-powered armor, but she takes away 2 from the damage you do on an attack because she slows down your movement a little. Resisting the urge to carry on a conversation with your armor, you return to 142.
Okay, so we do less damage now.
Yeah.
7, 9, 12.
Are we back? We're almost back to where we were originally.
Yeah. Well, you get another 10 points of damage or armor HP.
Yeah. I'm not really keeping track of the armor, to be honest with you. Right?
We haven't died
This
yet,
whole
so.
system's just been thrown out the window. It's all sham, right? If I fail something, I'm just going to retcon it so I win anyway. So let's be honest with ourselves.
I dislike the fact that we're not going to have a conversation with our armor, though, because the book won't support that. It's too bad.
Hi, armor.
Hey,
Well,
listen.
Time to check out the Dragon Fountain, 132E.
She's like, so when was the last time you watched this armor?
Just now, when I poured you over top of it.
The dragon statues spouting a fountain of water are just dragon statues spouting a fountain of water. Return to 142.
Great.
Sick. Sometimes a tree is just a tree.
Mm-hmm. Me pum peep.
So barrels we got covered. So we got the metal door or exit along the riverbed.
Oh, I like exit along a river. Actually, metal door. Let's check out the metal door.
That metal door, yeah.
Yeah, 126A.
The weird thing is, I bet neither of those will go back the way we came. Like everything seems to be like a one-way trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It
this
did
one
come
I just
down a
leave.
slope.
You turn the round handle on the steel door and it gradually cranks the door open. Upon entering, you find yourself in a passage that winds through the mountain until you reach 102.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. That's actually exactly what happened. Okay.
Oh, we went back to... I'm not going there.
We went back.
Yeah,
That's
no.
just going back to the... yeah, as soon as I said
No.
that... we
No.
went back.
We're not going back to the generic drow individuals.
So we're going to go...
We have exit along riverbed, but first, we're going to run some ads.
All right.
Everybody get up, stretch, get some water. I need a break. My voice needs a break.
Quick
And
commercial
we'll be
break.
back in 3 minutes.
All right.
Hello, welcome back to Dice Friends. We are currently still playing through Gnomes 100 Dragon Zero. So, we we helped the whirlpool creature, and we have a ghost in our armor now.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Fountain doesn't do anything. The barrels don't do anything. The metal door leads us back to the generic drow individuals. So I guess it's exit along riverbed. 63.
Unless you really want to go look at that water wheel for some reason.
No, I'm okay.
63.
I like leaving, you know what? I like leaving a little bit of mystery
That's fair.
in the playthrough, right? Like, there's some things that I just don't need to know about. Climbing the cliff that forms the waterfall, you follow the narrow river out of the water chamber and through other light and dark passages until you reach 12. Okay.
Just 12?
Yeah.
It's a brand new room.
Actually, look just above 12. That's a great picture of the gnome flinger.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The pleasure you find in exploring a new place in Mount Nevermind without having to be flung to it is quickly destroyed by the sheer brightness of the place you enter. You stand still, squinting, hoping that your eyes will adjust to the glare quickly. Before they do, however, you feel a tiny hand, clawed, you can't be sure. Take yours and thrust something in it. It has 2 round parts with a straight piece going off each side perpendicularly. You squint at them and realize that they are made of dark glass. Maybe they're what you need to look through so the bright light won't hurt your eyes, but then you realize you were handed to you by an imp. If you want to put the glasses on, turn to 96G. If you don't, turn to 94J. Well, I'm going to turn to 96G and just hope that this imp is a good imp. They can't all be bad, right?
That's right.
You take the strange device offered to you by the imp and place it across your eyes. The long parts on each side fit, you quickly discover, over your ears and hold the round dark parts over your eyes. But they don't help your sight in the bright room. They're hurting it. The imp has given you something that concentrates the glare and it's burning you. Before you can get the horrible things off your eyes, as the imp chuckles evilly somewhere out of sight, the strange glasses do 2 points of damage to your body. Subtract them from your life points.
We have like 60 or whatever.
Yeah,
We just keep getting more.
Look, Beej.
Yeah.
As you hold your head in agony, you hear a gnome saying, "Tisk, tisk, tisk, tisk. There's that blasted imp again." Relieved that somebody understands, you peer quickly between your fingers and see a gnome with tools in a belt around his middle, working at a large triangle-topped device. Turn to 75F.
Oh, it didn't take us right back to the room. That's cool.
No.
It did, however.
Yeah. No!
Took you to a dragon.
Is this a Baz Draconian?
Yeah.
No, it is a dragon scout. What kind of a dragon it is, I don't know. We will we find out.
So
it's based on
you have to roll a die.
or is it based on the die number of the page we're on, or
No, I'll just roll and we'll pick that one, right?
no,
That's what you're supposed to do.
use the following
I have to roll
to determine what section to turn to depending on what die number is generated. Yeah, I guess that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just roll. Yeah.
So 7. The surprise draconian 39H. The surprise. What are you doing here? This is weird. 39H.
I asked you first. What are you doing here? Well, I'm not going to tell you until you tell me.
Oh, that's 38H. 39H. Okay. Before anything else happens to you in this chamber, you find yourself confronted by a draconian fighter of unusual size and obvious strength. It must be a scout for the advancing dragon army. You don't know what a draconian is doing in the mountain, but you suspect the worst. Oh my god, and you have obviously surprised the creature in what it was doing. You rush in and attack. The draconian will hit on rolls of 4 or less, doing 4 points of damage and has 8 hit points. Oh, if you win. Okay. All I saw was your quest is at an end, and I was like, they just killed us?
No.
Okay. All right. It only has 8 hit points. This thing's gonna fucking explode. If this is what the dragon army is sending our way, don't we just uppercut it and it dies?
It gets a free hit.
So theoretically,
Beej, shut the fuck up.
but also theoretically, it gets hit by 10 points of steam at the beginning.
Yeah,
from that other beneficial
My steam
effect.
malfunction. The steam goes. Psst, it's like fuck. Yeah, the steam kills it. All right.
Yeah. Now, I like to think that it does say, now the thing says in your next combat that the thing gets a free hit, right? But also in your next combat, we do 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
So since he only has 8,
What
he technically should have gotten his free hit. He didn't fucking take it, did he?
Well, what happened?
So that's done.
The reason why the guy gets the free hit is because your armor seizes up, right?
Yeah.
So your armor seized up, but then a thing of steam came up and killed the guy anyway.
Yeah.
That was lucky. Jesus, isn't that right? Water ghosts, and it's like, wow, that was very fortuitous. Oh, jeez.
Oh, and a thing fell off our armor apparently. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
All right. What page were we on? Do you remember?
Oh, that
We
was
started
75.
out at 12. Yeah, but we were at 12. So
So
But we
have to do
75 is what activated the dragon.
so we have to do 75F. Okay.
Yeah. Just as you. Oh wait, is it 75F?
F, I believe it was. Yeah. 96G took us to 75F.
Doesn't make any sense because just as you realize that the things will shoot small but powerful projectiles from a handy standing or even running position.
No,
So, no,
75F.
Oh, 75F. No,
Yeah.
my bad. Okay. This voice is gonna fucking kill me one day. I was told that you might be coming. Here, put these on and you'll be able to see more of this place. He hands you something that looks like the things he's wearing over his own eyes, but they also look like the thing the imp handed to you. You want to put them on? Turn to 92i. There is no fucking way that 2 bad things happened to me. This is why I have trust issues. This is why.
Wouldn't it be great?
I'll be so fucking mad. I'm putting them on.
He fell for it again.
If they get me again,
So the goggles do everything.
92i. Please God. I've been so good. Gingerly, you take the thing the gnome hands you, and just as gingerly, expecting trouble at any moment, you place it over your eyes. But nothing happens. Nothing bad, that is. Instead, for the first time, you can see the place. The eye covers cut down the light, and you can now see without squinting. Thanks, you say to the gnome. Say, what is this thing you're working on? It certainly has an odd shape. What kind of psychopath? Why is that the first thing? Wow, that's a weird shape.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Thanks. Oh, no, wait, sorry. Odd indeed, the gnome replies. Nothing odd about it. It's the shape it needs to be. It's a steam-powered shade generator. At least, that's what I hope it's going to be. At the moment, it seems to give off more light than shade. But I keep on working. At least when I'm not being interrupted. Taking the hint, you move away from him and begin to look around. Turn to 12. All right.
But hey, now we can see, right?
Like,
So
isn't the shade isn't that like an umbrella?
He's just making an umbrella.
yeah. I think he must be thinking of like, because it's steam powered, right? So it's like how a Peltier cooler has to like generate cold on one side and hot on the other.
One of those gnomes is dummy thick. Look at the fucking dumper on the one on the bottom. He's showing off the goods.
He's wearing pants? Are those pants?
Yeah,
sure they
pants. Yeah. All right.
Stupid tight pants.
I like the dude who's like cowering from the lamp.
It's like it's like he's wearing nothing at all.
You know, it's like wearing nothing at all. You know what I do see? One of those lamps might be a magic lamp.
I see a lava lamp too.
All right. Gnome at machine, other two gnomes, lights on ceiling, open sign, large devices at center left, flashlight, lantern, ancient oil lamps.
They just have like a neon open sign.
Yeah.
In common, I guess.
Paul, do you have a one that strikes your fancy?
I like ancient oil lamps.
All right.
There's good things in the oil lamps.
You go right for it.
98D.
Any slaves in this lamp?
There are two ancient-looking oil lamps on the floor, but when you reach them, you see labels that say Acme Magic Lamps.
Wow.
Even as you study them, they seem like ordinary primitive lamps, but if they say they're magic, maybe they really are. You can rub them and see what happens, try talking to them, or just take them with you. Well,
I thought Acme was like a trademark of Looney Tunes, Warner Brothers.
Really?
Acme's a real company.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do they make?
I'm gonna have to look it up.
they called you out on your shit, Beej.
Yeah, it's an acronym for something else though. But
what do you think?
Okay, so I think we're gonna rub them.
You can't leave it alone, eh? You can
No,
rub
I
it.
can't.
You can take it with you, or you can talk to it.
Yeah, 46L. I rub the lamp.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of different companies that are called Acme.
Okay.
Acme Tools, Acme Infrastructure, Acme Pools, Acme Window Hardware, Acme Supply is a division of Bunzel. There's a bunch.
You pick one up and rub its side, hoping for you know not what. But the rubbing action makes the fragile lamp break apart. At first, you're horrified. Then you discover that the oil that ran out is seeped into the joints of your power armor, improving it by 2 points. If this is your first lamp and you'd like to try the second one, to return to 98D to choose what to do with it. Otherwise, turn to 12. Wait, you can do... Okay, so like, couldn't I just rub it again and get this same result?
Yeah.
Turn to 98D.
Yeah, if you go back to 98D, you will do it again and add yet another
You've
thing. But you
demonstrated
could
the loop.
talk to... Yeah, you could... Because there's two lamps, so
Infinite health.
you could also
Done.
talk to the lamp and see if there's anything in there.
I'm going to talk to it. Yeah. 134B.
I guess you could also take it with you, but yeah.
You pick one up and and pausing for a minute say, "Oh, magic lamp, tell me what magic you can do that will help me on my quest." There's silence for a moment, and then the gnomes near you burst into great guffaws, amidst which you hear words like "stupid fellow" and "imagine talking to a lamp" and "well, I never saw the like."
I mean, it didn't break. You want to just take it with you?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna take it with us.
This is the second one, so you.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then what do you do with it? You've talked to it. It's
nothing.
still,
We just leave it there.
Yeah, I guess you
They're
just
like, well,
leave
it's
them
not magic.
All right, so
All
back
right.
to 12, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. It still exists, though, right? The other one broke. Like,
Beej, what do you want to do?
open sign.
All right, open sign it is. So it's a snap decision.
I gotta know.
78C. On the far back wall of the chamber is a brightly lit sign that reads open. When you reach it, you find nothing but the sign. Certainly nothing seems to open at all. If you want to touch the sign, turn to 31J.
That's not my call.
Well, I mean, we got it. We kind of have to, right?
Yeah.
31J. All
Might
right,
as
please
well
don't
say
kill me.
if you
Please
wanna
don't.
if you want to be a coward, go to 12.
Yeah. All right. Please don't kill me. The moment you touch the open sign, 5 doors open in the stone wall, sending thunder rumbling through the chamber. Each one reveals a light beyond, but when you walk by them, the only difference you can perceive is the smell from each doorway. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
I found a
This one
warp
smells-
zone.
This one smells like shit. You know you can choose to go through a door. Do you want to go through the door? Go through the door through which you smell a wonderful golden butter cake, a crisp cold frost with a hint of glazed donut and hot cider. What a very oddly specific fucking
Yeah.
sentence. A charcoal broiled steak, an oceanside wharf on a hot day. Gross. Ew, I don't like that. Or a musty old dry scent.
Don't
You
leave
want
it to
Christmas
me.
door?
Christmas
That could
door?
be good.
I'm just imagining the frost one is just like you go through and there's just like a Yeti with like a donut and an apple cider. Be like, what?
Sup? I ain't Sharon.
Musty old is a tomb. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not going to the tomb.
Like this is
I
just
kind of want to do the cold frost with a
Do
hint
it.
of glazed donut and hot cider.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that one. 62B.
You're in a
Little-
Yankee Candle shop.
a little après ski, perhaps.
Drawn by the pleasant cold air, you go through the door and follow a passage that takes you to 150.
Okay, brand new room. All right.
Yeah.
These were all going to be brand new rooms, weren't they?
Yeah, this is you're This doesn't
Oh,
seem
fuck.
good.
Oh, God.
Before you even come out of the passageway, you start shivering. You can't put your arms about you to warm up because the chill of the heavy metal armor bites into you. But once you step into the chamber, your cold is forgotten. The commotion of a fight among behemoths has all your attention. You watch the mind-boggling tumult for a few minutes before realizing that the battle is between 2 white dragons and 3 huge and ferocious frost giants. Should you do something about it? If you want to help the white dragons, turn to 149D. If you prefer to help the frost giants, turn to 19C. Okay, so
Where's
fantasy
the cider?
Yeah.
I want my donuts.
Which of them have donuts?
Hey, there's no donuts in here.
Everyone stops fighting and they're like, what?
So, fantasy logic dictates that dragons are good and frost giants are evil.
Yes.
Correct?
However,
Except
However?
you are fighting dragons like right now.
yes, I am with you that we should be on the side of the white dragons.
Also,
You think so?
This is being produced by TSR, who make D&D, in which white dragons are evil.
Ah.
Oh. So do you think that the giants are... Okay, so we help the giants, right?
I'm just giving you option. I'm giving you information.
Right. We're not free to
Ultimately,
explore
it's
this
up to
place
you.
yet. Yeah.
I'm going to help the frost giants. 19C.
All right.
I mean, I feel like helping dragons would be a little weird at this point, but who knows? Maybe that was what you're supposed to do.
Even though the giants outnumber the dragons, you're convinced that the might of the dragons must make it an uneven fight. You leap into the fray, pounding on each of the white dragons as they come near you in the melee. Conduct combat with the white dragons. If you win, turn to 66F.
Oh, wow.
If you lose, turn to 153E.
Aren't the giants going to help?
You're just
No.
punching them in the.
Fight you, dragons! And the giants are like, oh, geez, okay. Go ahead, buddy.
All right.
This dude in the power armor.
I gotta
This
find...
tiny dude. In the
Please
power
don't
armor.
be, like, really bad. Please don't be, like, really scary. White dragon. How come I can never find anything on this list? I literally can't find white dragon.
There's not 2 pages worth of stuff, is there?
No, there's only one. Oh,
Yep.
collective white dragons. Oh my god, they hit on a 9 or lower for 9 points of damage? Uh-oh. And they have 31 health.
Ooh,
Okay.
Okay.
What's
well,
So
and collective frost giants is the other one that are
yeah.
less dangerous.
Ah.
Well, I mean, you knew that. I
I
guess
don't want to sneeze.
it says that the dragons are scarier than the frost giants.
Yeah. All right. Dragons. I mean, I go. Hell yeah, I hit. Don't I hit on a 9 or less?
yes, you do.
Yes.
In
Okay,
this
so
combat. Yeah.
The dragons take... Is it 11 damage on the first round? No, 9, right?
7, 9, 11.
Yeah, 7 on
7,
the first
9,
round.
11. Okay, they take 7 damage there at 26. Nope.
Wait, 7, 9,
24.
12.
Right, dragons go. Nice,
miss.
they miss. All right, I go. Nice, I hit
So now you
for
get
9.
Yep.
So they're at 13. Dragons go. They hit for 9. I actually don't know what I'm at for health.
We...
I take 9 damage.
Sure, yeah, okay.
I go.
You were actively not remembering what you were at. So
I'm at 35. Okay, well,
Jen
I'm at
says
26. Okay. So I hit again. Dragons are at 3 health. Dragons go. Oh, nice. It misses. Oh, man, this is easy. I go. Sick. Dragons die. Wow.
Yeah, you did it.
19.
So that's 60.
If you win, turn to 66F.
Now we
So.
will kill you.
Yeah.
You coming in on the side of the frost giants takes away the edge the more powerful dragons have. Gradually, you and the giants manage to hit the dragons in the most vulnerable spots. The first one,
Low
then the
blow.
other.
Dragon
Drops to the
balls.
floor. All right, Beej, you're banned.
That's right.
Sorry. The first one, then the other, drops to the floor, gives a flutter of broken wings, and dies. You turn to the frost giants, odd, now that they're standing still at their size. One puts his arm across your shoulder and booms, "Thanks, buddy. Can't say I've ever seen a human with skin like yours, but it sure does do wonders for your strength." The frost giants, in thanks for your help, give you the secret for dealing with white dragons, which will eliminate them from the final battle. The giants leave, saying that they have other things to do, and you are free to explore the icy chamber. Turn to 150.
Have other
Awesome.
stuff to do.
So no
No donuts. Yeah, I was just gonna say, like,
So
they're
there's-
walking away,
so
and you're like, but there's no
no
donuts. Yeah. There's
so
none,
we got
right?
no white dragons.
Yeah. So we got humans frozen in ice, machine frozen in ice, imp in ice, tunnel at back. That imp can leave its ass in the fucking frozen.
Feeling that?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna say humans, 58G.
Okay. Oh, good point. If they knew the secret for dealing with white dragons, why were they losing to the white dragons?
Hey, yeah, wait a second. I didn't think about
maybe
that.
they figured out in the course of that fight.
Ah, yes.
Oh, they're like, yeah, we find this human has shown us the true meaning of friendship and teamwork. You discover a band of human warriors are encased in ice, each one looking as if he could come to life at any second. Maybe they would if you thawed them. They sure look mean and tough, you think. Maybe they could help you fight the draconians and dragons. If you want to thaw the human warriors, turn to 75L. If you decide not to, turn to 150. There is no fucking way that I am not thawing these humans from the fucking ice.
You walk into a cave and you found somebody frozen in ice, and do you let them out?
Oh, fuck.
75L.
It's really like a jar, but it's like made of ice.
Wait,
It's
hang
not
on.
my brand, okay? I'm not dictated by this stupid fucking hypothetical situation that I made up for a fucking joke, okay? Twitch chat, I'm more than that. I'm my own person, and you know what? I can do whatever the fuck I want because you don't control me. I'm my own human being. Get fucked, okay?
Where were we turning to?
75L, Beej.
There is no 75L.
75I.
Okay,
Oh.
good. was like,
75i.
great. Oh god.
It takes a while, and the help of some reluctant gnomes who locate the hot steam pipes. Actually, I just picture our character going.
You got 68 gnomes all going.
You like how you like when bees swarm a hornet to kill it, and they buzz and they raise the body temperatures. That's what they're doing here. Is the gnomes swarm the ice and they start vibrating.
Yeah. Okay. But you finally get all the ice off the human warriors. In just a few minutes, to your amazement, they begin to wriggle and squirm, gradually breaking down the ice in all their muscles and skin. Finally, the largest warrior, the leader, opens one eye, moves his head around, opens the other eye, and then shouts, "Dragons, where are you? Come to us, oh great white guardians. Your servants are calling." Oh, fuck. They leap to their feet, look around, and realize that the dragon leaders that brought them here have left, and they are in enemy territory. They turn to you, paying no heed when you try to call attention to the fact that you're human, too, and they attack. Conduct combat with the human warriors. If you win, turn to 12C. If you lose, turn to 88B.
Turns out there's good reason that they were in the ice.
I guess the frost giants put
Okay,
them
I know I just had a big fucking rant about the thing, but this is why you don't let people out of jars. I think it really just proved my point, really, let's be honest. If anything, I'm giving you a very clear message, right? Like, we're all learning a valuable lesson here, right?
I don't know. I feel like this is a slightly mixed message that you're giving right now.
I am learning so much. It's true.
Look, I just did it because I wanted everyone to see, that there's consequences to all actions, regardless if you perceive them as good or not,
It's true.
So I just did it as a point, okay? Everybody just remember this. Remember the sacrifice that I've made, okay? I went against everything, all my morals, So, human warriors. Oh, okay. So the human warriors hit on a 3 or less for 3 damage. They have 11 hit points.
Oh, this will take you about 10 seconds.
I'm not even gonna fucking roll. Actually, you know what? If I lose this, it'll be really funny.
Yeah, it's true.
So I go.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What? No, a 9 is a hit.
They
now,
go.
Isn't it? Or no, that was only temporary.
Yeah.
I go. I hit. I do 9. They go. Oh shit, they hit. I'm at 23.
Yep.
I go. No. They go. If they hit me again, I'll be pissed. Okay. I go. I hit. They die.
Hooray!
Right?
Yep.
We killed humans.
Yeah.
Good job.
That takes us to
they were humans that
12C.
were working with
Yeah.
dragons, though. So that's like basically dragons.
Yeah, I mean, anytime a band of adventurers works with a dragon, you should really start to suspect their motives.
Yeah.
You
Highly
can watch
suspicious.
Dragon's Orders on LoadingReadyRun.
I mean, to be fair, our motives were bad because the dragon was bad.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe the ice remaining in their bodies slows them up, but their might, even combined against you, has no chance against your steam-powered armor. One by one, the human warriors fall, though you shut your mind against the knowledge of their humanness.
They're just monsters now.
Yeah.
I just reduced them to...
They're imps.
Yeah.
Finally, all is quiet. All the human dragon servants are dead. Return to 150. That's a fucking weirdly macabre thing to say, right? They're like, yeah, you killed all the humans, idiot.
By your hand.
Yeah, by your hand. 150. So there's machine and ice, imp and ice, tunnel it back. Well, I'm going to set machine and ice. 133 E.
Yeah.
The human machine frozen into a massive mountain of clear ice has a deadly look to it, even encased as it is. But knowing how helpful gnomish machinery usually is, you wonder if you better thaw it out. If you want to thaw out the machine and free it, turn to 152I. If not, return to 150. Well, I mean, we've made it this far, right?
Yeah.
152I.
I was just thinking,
It's a human
what's
steam-powered
interesting
human machine.
about those guys is they attack you. It's like the dragons are gone and they attack you.
Mm-hmm.
there wasn't a thing that was like, if you sided with the dragons, this happens. If you sided with, which might mean that if you sided with the dragons, you were just dead.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
a fair point.
Have actually gotten that far.
Like, you probably would have killed them, and then the dragons are like, yeah, then you're fucking... Then you probably just fight the dragons, right?
Yeah, it could be. I could see that.
With the help of your gnomish assistants who managed to hook up some steam pipes, you unthaw the huge machine. As soon as it is free, the gnomes run, exclaiming something about, remember when Norgus used it? You stand and stare at it, trepidation building in your heart. Turn to the gnomish machinery figure out chart. We gotta get to C.
Yeah, we can do that.
Gotta get to C. Nice.
A.
Good start.
That's
Done.
A.
B. Done.
Come on, baby. Good things to nice people. Good things to nice people. Good things to nice people. Good things to nice... Fuck. All right, well, dinger.
It's getting hot, though. That's good. It melts more.
Yeah.
What were we on?
You're on
7?
Bad 7 now. Yeah.
Okay. The next time you're flying, you can't believe your bad luck. You don't go anywhere near the place you expected. But we also have a thing that lets us go there automatically.
Yep.
So what happens?
They cancel out, and we just keep going wherever we want.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. Hey, wait a second. We don't have to listen to anything you say. What are the Choose Your Own Adventure police going to show up? All right. 1 to 6, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. To C.
Boom.
Now that takes us to 40E.
Oh. 40E, you say?
Yeah, 40 Echo. Yep.
Gradually, as you inspect the leaves, levers, and hoses, and apply what you have learned about gnomish technology, you realize that before you is a steam-powered frost ray machine. Just what you need. If you have the gnomes take the machine to the holding area to prepare for battle, add 3 points to your offense. Return to 150. Sick.
What do you mean if?
Yeah, it's like, no thanks. I don't need the frost machine. I'm good. I'm trying to cut back, actually.
So
I find frost magic unethical.
So we're at +3. We're only at +3 to offense now because we got rid of a bunch of other stuff, right?
Yeah,
But we kill, like, don't we just eliminate certain dragons?
So
yeah,
Baaz, Draconians, and White Dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got +10 to defense or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I believe that's what it was. Yeah, it was +10.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. We're probably going to get to this final battle and be like, I win, you know?
Yeah.
It's the journey, not the destination. Okay, Imp and Ice, 124G.
Really? You're gonna go for the Imp and Ice, eh?
Yeah. Maybe it's a good imp.
124G.
Well,
Never mind, our character's a psychopath. You smile as you see the chunk of ice with an imp frozen into it. At first, you're relieved to see an immobile imp. Then, inexplicably, you start to feel sorry for the thing. If you want to give in to your pity and thought, return to 18C. If you're happy to leave it there, return to 150. 150! Unlucky, dumbass. Maybe don't get frozen in ice.
all right.
I learned my lesson when I let the fucking humans out and I got my ass clapped, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, tunnel it back, 74J.
Nice.
Still want to know where the fucking cider and donuts are.
Maybe you're through this tunnel.
Sure.
You
Must
move
be.
into the dark entrance to the tunnel and immediately begin to feel warmer. It's a relief to be out of the cold room. By the time you're comfortable again, you find yourself in 154.
This is such a weird goddamn mountain.
Yeah, right? There's like, it's hot,
like
it's cold.
little microclimates.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Relics of great hunts and dragon artifacts appear to be the central focus of this chamber. There is, however, one very live imp sitting poised on top of a big colorful egg. You know you're going to have to deal with the malicious creature. Okay, fuck. I banished the imp to the fucking shadow realm.
Great. Sounds good.
The imp voluntarily goes to the shadow realm.
Yeah. All right.
There's a lot of
Time to
eggs here.
explore. So there's art. So the eggs are the illusion, right?
I
Oh,
don't
must
know.
be. He's
You're-
touching them. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know you're the expert.
Shut the fuck up, Paul. Paul, I don't need your fucking attitude, okay? Okay, just shut the fuck up and do some nice graphics, okay?
Hey, I'm impressed. I'm super impressed by your illusion finding abilities.
Yeah.
All right, so we got big.
Tell us where the
big-
illusion is.
We got big creature on pedestal. We got cloth covered lump. Oh boy. Cloth covered lump on floor. Mirror, shelves of objects, eggs, hole in ceiling. Now, mirror probably teleports us somewhere.
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, just big creature on pedestal's got to be the first one, right?
Yeah,
96J?
absolutely.
It's like a
He's looking right at you.
right?
Yeah.
96J.
The winged lion-like figure catches your attention and you admire its lifelike qualities. Although, of course, it is the whitish color of marble instead of lion-colored. wait a second. This isn't lion-colored. Oh, boy.
I have a crayon that says lion.
And it
color.
feels so real, you exclaim as you touch one
its
leg.
ass? You run your hand over its weird marbly lion balls. It's like, why did he carve those?
It feels so real. You exclaim as you touch one leg and feel highly detailed scales instead of stone. Of course I'm real, the beast suddenly exclaims. Oh, I thought you were a statue, you reply. Just because I have the misfortune to be an albino dragon.
No. He's a dragone.
Dragon.
Just because I have the misfortune to be an albino dragone. It is no reason to insult me, it says. I'm so sorry, but I was sure you were a statue. You held so still. Well, I can't go anywhere. That blasted mirror of dragon control binds me to this room. Hey, the dragon gets excited. Why don't you go break it for me? Then I can get out of here. No, you start to say. I might. Then put up your dukes. The beast demands, if you won't break the mirror, you've got to fight me. Okay.
But he can't move.
If you won't, why don't I just walk away? I
It's
just take a step back.
if you don't even want to be taken for a statue, maybe don't sit perfectly still on top of a pedestal.
Yeah.
He can't leave the room, but he can still fight you.
I guess,
if it's a mirror of dragon control, don't I want to just take the mirror?
yeah, so
I want to
don't
fight.
break-
I probably want to fight this thing because I want the mirror.
I would say so.
Yeah, what a dumbass. He just gave away the secrets. The sauce. Oh, I'll fight you. 66J, let's do this.
Put up your dukes.
Put up your dukes. And he's like, I ain't got no fucking dukes. What if the mirror prevents the ferocious looking dragon from attacking you? That's a thought you don't care to experiment with. But the moment you shake your head, the beast attacks, mirror or not. Conduct combat with the dragon. If you win, turn to 137G. Dragon. Hits on a 5, does 5 points of damage, got 27 health.
That's just tough.
That's a long fight.
Yeah. I go first. I hit for 7.
Hell yeah.
It's at 20. Dragon goes. Fuck. Hits me for 5. I'm at 21. I go. I miss. Dragon goes. Fuck, it hits. I'm at fucking 17, 16. This sucks. I go. I hit for 11 points.
12. I think it's actually 12.
Or is it 12? It's at
Yeah.
8. Dragon goes. Thank fuck. Okay. I go. Dinger, it's dead. Okay, good. Dragon dies. What was it?
137.
137G.
The dragon must have been stiff from sitting on the pedestal for so long. It never seems to quite manage to evade your powerful punches. Finally, whimpering, why didn't you break the mirror? It slumps to the ground, its wings flapping weakly. Determined to take a better look at the mirror, you turn to 16G.
Why didn't you negotiate?
Yeah. Why did you talk shit and pick a fight with a person in a giant suit of armor?
Yeah.
What was it? 16G.
G.
Okay, thank you. You quickly discover that the mirror is a mirror of dragon control. If you use it in the battle, it will add 10 points to your defense in the final battle because it will automatically call all dragons in the vicinity to your aid. Turn to 154. Well,
Nice.
that was easy. Sick. 154. All right. So there's cloth covered lump on floor, mirror, which we've done, shelves of objects, eggs, hole in ceiling. Well, cloth covered lump on floor it is. 101.
Should we clean that thing up? No, just put a cloth on it. It'll be fine.
Yeah. That lump? It's just some drag on a shit.
A piece of fabric, which you recognize as a tabard, lies bunched on the floor, making a mound. You think there is something under it, but what if it is alive and doesn't want to be uncovered? Well, that's a mood.
I can't
If you
believe
want
they
to lift the
illustrated it.
Yeah, they illustrated it. That's amazing.
Yeah, thanks.
Wow,
We
I
didn't know
mean-
what a lump looked like.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hey, Twitch chat, would you be mad if I just walked away from the cloth covered lump? This is the decision I decide, like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to mess with it. All right. Yeah, let's look. What am I? 104J.
It's not very far away.
104J. You lift the cloth and gasp. There on the floor is a suit of steam-powered armor, identical to the suit you wear, but shiny, new, and dent-free. How fucking big is this?
Big lump.
Yeah. If you want to replace the suit you're wearing with this new one, turn to 94F. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. That's not... There's no way. There's no way this ends well. No, I'm doing it, but... I'm letting you know
you're
right
doing
now.
it. Yeah.
I'm
We just
letting you
got
know right now. Also, we're just going to leave that water spirit in a fucking discarded suit of armor. Like, see you later, dumbass. Yeah.
Yep. Bye.
But I'm stuck here forever.
like, walk around
Yeah,
in
well,
the
you should have thought
armor,
about that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
94F, right?
Yep.
The new suit fits perfectly, and you quickly discover that it has exactly the same number of points as the old one did when new, or old one did when new, and it does the same amount of damage. No difference except it's prettier. Cocky with your new armor, return to 154.
So we're back up to what? Was it
3,000.
awesome?
Although I guess your attack is now back to where it was before,
Oh, yeah.
which is
Do
5.
we want to?
Five.
Do you want to swap back?
Which is
No,
5,
it's
7, 10, I think.
Sure. 5, 7, 10's fine. I mean, really, that extra 2 points of damage wasn't, on a lot of these fights, wasn't like pushing us to like a threshold, right?
True. True.
Because most of the fights have like 8 health. So it's like I need to hit it twice anyway, right?
It says exactly
I mean,
the same damage.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
exactly the same damage? Yeah, well, I have the same damage.
All right. We'll just keep using the damage we already use.
Yeah.
Just
All
like
right.
treat it as a heal.
Mirror, we've done shelves of objects or eggs. I mean, eggs is the most interesting, right? 112A.
Definitely not an illusion.
Oh, yeah, right. The illusion. Oh. Yeah, the imp is... Nah, fuck it.
50-60.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll go, but the eggs disappear when you fucking walk up.
Yeah, they magically disappear.
Yeah. All right. Looks like shelves of objects. 132D.
All right. I should save.
On the shelves are a number of scrolls, vials, statuettes, drawings, and other items, all related in some ways to dragons. They look magical. If you want to pick one item up, roll a die. If you get a 1 to 5, turn to 152. If you get a 6 to 12, turn to 97A. If you'd rather not take a chance,
It's like, here's a shelf of all the really cool stuff that you probably want.
yeah. 1 to 5, I got a 2, so 152E.
All right.
152E. The dragon magic has been good to you. Turn to the beneficent random effects table on page 159 and read the next item in line. If you care to pick up another item, turn to 132D and roll again. You may pick up as many items and roll again as many times as you care to.
So this is just basically you get a good thing or a bad. Like a
Oh,
beneficial-
shit.
Yeah. Well, which good thing were we on, Paul?
12.
Okay. You hear great news from the Gnomish Committee on hunting. Weather conditions are terrible and will delay the attack of the Draconian army by at least 1 day. You have gained another 24 hours.
Great.
Okay. Sure, I guess.
Do you want to pick up something else?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Look, Beej, I'm not a dumbass.
No,
okay?
yeah. At some point, your luck is bound to run out.
What page? Oh, 154.
154, yep.
So I guess.
All right, hole in ceiling.
Hole in ceiling.
136C.
136. You climb the ladder at the back of the chamber. When you reach the hole in the ceiling, you see a wide lighted corridor. You pull yourself up into it and follow the corridor to 12. Have we been here?
Yes,
Yeah.
we have.
Oh,
is
is
the
this the
light room.
light?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, there's
Now-
a bunch of stuff in this room we actually didn't get a chance to look at because
Yeah.
we teleported through.
So
the
we
open
did-
sign.
We did the lamp and the open sign, right?
Yep.
We could go back to the open sign and try a different door.
It's true.
Because this one didn't have cider, and I'm fucking pissed.
Or
Yep.
we could also check other stuff. There's there's lights on the ceiling,
Yeah.
large device at the center, flashlight, lantern.
Do you want to look at some devices and then maybe...
Sure. Large
yeah.
devices at center left, 113A.
All right.
Unless you know for sure that the imp is no longer around. Okay, so it's just it's an illusion, right?
Probably.
22A. 22A. The big lights on the floor at the back, or at the floor at the back of the chamber mysteriously disappear when you go into, yeah. Okay,
To 12, yep. All
so
right.
that's the imp area.
There's always like one fake thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did we, that was lights on ceiling, right? No, that was the large devices at center left.
Yeah.
Let's do flashlight, 144D. 144D. You pick the device up off the floor, press a little button, and a beam of light shines out of it, illuminating the walls around you. Unless you know otherwise, that's all it does.
I
Sick.
don't know otherwise. All right.
It's a flashlight.
The flashlight is a flashlight.
Yeah. Sometimes a tree is just a tree. All right. Well, I'm going back to the open sign, and then we're gonna go to a different door.
You don't want to look at that lantern?
Nope, don't give a fuck.
All right.
There's no way the lantern's good, Beej. It'll be like, you pick up the lantern,
It explodes.
it explodes, you
It's a
die.
lantern of killing all the dragons.
The lantern explodes, glass gets embedded in your knee, your football career is over. What was it? 78?
C.
C. All right, open sign. If you want to touch sign, 31J. 31J.
All right.
All right, so golden butter cake. Steak. Oceanside Wharf on a hot day. Musty old dry scent.
So golden butter cake's almost certainly the bakery, right?
Seems
True.
like a reasonable idea, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going for steak. 124B.
All
Yeah.
right. 124B.
124B. The scent of cooking meat makes your mouth water.
Oh, shit.
They go through passes you to 102. Have we been to 102? This
sure
sounds
have.
familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
102 is... Wait,
Oh,
why
we're
is this
back
place-
here. Nah.
Why does this smell like cooking meat?
Okay,
No.
let's go back to 31J.
Yeah, we're going back to 31J.
We
I just
could
typed in 31J.
We
It's because of the...
We mistook the smell of steak for the smell of beefcake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. These generic drow individuals.
So do we want to just try the butter cake one to make sure it's the bakery?
Yeah, I guarantee you it's the bakery, but
Yeah.
we'll try. 52A.
52A.
Oh. No.
Takes you to 154, which we were just at. The hunting
No,
room.
52A, right? Oh,
one-
yeah. Sorry,
Yeah, 52A,
52A.
sorry.
I was looking at 52. Okay,
Why-
52A?
Why does this
Yeah.
room... Why does
I mean,
this
52A.
room smell like a butter cake?
Okay, well, I'm going back to 32J or 31J.
31J, yeah.
So let's try Oceanside Wharf on a hot day.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar too.
144A. Takes you
142.
144 alpha.
Oh, 144.
But that takes you. Oh, that takes us back to the whirlpool.
Okay. That one makes sense because it's water, sure.
Yeah,
So
and
not
then I
that
guarantee you this will be 31J is going to be the or the musty old dry sand will be the vampire, won't it? 150E.
150E.
There's nothing terribly pleasant about the dry, musty odor, but somehow it reminds you of work to be done and quests to be won. You go through the door and down the passage into 126.
All right.
No. This is
Brand new
not,
room.
This is a room we have not been.
Wow, that's Wow, that's not good. That's I don't like this room at all. What the fuck? No, there's a big spider.
There's spider
Okay.
and there's spider with a crossbow.
Yeah. Holy shit, the spider's got a gun.
Yeah.
Even the air seems to cloy
On the plus side,
as you
the imp
walk
is
into the
screwed.
next chamber.
Yeah.
Sorry?
The imp is screwed. Look at the imp in the art.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, even the air seems to cloy as you walk into the next chamber. The entire room is thick with dusty, sticky cobwebs, as large as if they were made by giants. Then something approaches you from the center of a round web. Not exactly a spider, but certainly not anything very different either. It is huge, longer than you are, with the body of a spider, but the head of an evil elf. It's a drider. Go away, human, or die! The cross between a spider and a drow says flatly. It aims a crossbow-like weapon at you, and you know it will live up to its threat. But if you don't like being threatened, you don't like being threatened either. And you see some intriguing chests that you'd like to investigate. If you're willing to turn around and leave, return to 8. If you'll take on the spider elf, turn to 90C. Well, I mean, I brought the smoke, so
Yeah.
Oh, hi there.
90C.
I've seen some intriguing chests.
Intriguing chest ahead.
I wish to investigate. Your intriguing chests.
Bobbing and weaving to keep your head from being vulnerable to the Drider's crossbow, you move towards the huge web. Conduct combat. If you win, turn to 40B. If you lose, turn to 42D.
All right.
All right, so Drider is
7 does 5 damage, 7
It
to
says
hit.
126 next to it.
Oh, it says 126 next to it. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. So it hits on a 7 or lower,
12
does
hit
5
points.
damage, has 12 health. So I need to hit it twice. Well, not technically, but... I go. I hit for 7. Strider goes. It misses. I go. I hit. It dies. All right.
Great.
Fucking cool fight.
Yeah, Driders are usually pretty scary, actually. So
Yeah. 40B.
40 Bravo. Excuse me.
The few bolts that actually strike you are prevented by your heavy armor from doing any damage to you. And each moment, you move closer and closer until finally the blows of your steam-powered armor smash the Drider to a horrid pulp that spreads across the sticky web. You're now free to explore the chamber. Turn to 141J.
That's way different, yeah. What happens? What's at 141J?
As you turn to start investigating the cloying chamber, many little spiders drop from the ceiling as if released by the Drider's death. But these two are determined to kill you. Conduct combat with the spiders.
It makes 2-1 spiders, yeah!
do you want to fight one man-sized spider or 50 spider-sized men?
God, Paul, you can't do that to me. I almost spit coffee everywhere. All right, so we got to fight the spiders. 141. I mean, they're spiders. Can't we just fucking step on them?
Collective small spiders. Oh, you're going to love this. They're also 126.
Yeah, they hit on a 5 or less and do 1 point of damage,
They have 9.
and they have 9 health.
You have to hit them once.
I go. I hit. Don't I do 7 damage on the first round,
Yeah.
though?
You do... Yes. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, and then spiders go.
Ha! They do 1 point to you.
Take 1 point of
Die.
damage. I go.
Miss.
I
Oh.
miss. Spiders go. Oh my god.
Oh, yes, this is how it happens,
This
folks.
is how it dies.
If this is how
One
it
point at a
happens-
time.
If this is how it happens, I'm fucking going home. Okay? If this...
I mean, by the time they kill you, it'll be time to go home.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright,
good. Thank
alright,
you.
go.
Okay, they're dead. God, I would have been upset. I would have been so upset.
That's the 20 turn Llanowar elf kill right there.
30B. 30 Bravo.
30B?
Yep, Bravo, yep.
Okay. The little spiders require more agility than force to destroy, but they seem to keep coming and coming. Finally, however, there is a lull in the attack. You seem to have killed them all. Delighted, you begin, finally, to investigate. Return to 126. So,
How about other huge spiders?
That watched you do all this?
Yeah,
we
look
just-
at the picture. It's
yeah.
like, are we not going to talk about the other Another spider's like, hey man, I'm not with them. I'm not part of this.
He's kind of like looking
He's
at
just
the all.
holding his hands up like,
Yeah, there's like
Look.
4 different arms.
He's looking at the 68 gnomes, and they're looking back at him, and they kind of all shrug, and it's like, yeah, okay.
I guess.
The collective shrug from that many limbs just moves all the air in the room a bit.
All right, so other huge spider, hole in floor, glowing chest, crystal chest, iron chest, imp, hole in ceiling, dark tunnel at back, wooden door at back.
So the imp is like stuck in the web,
Yeah.
which is pretty funny.
Well, I mean, might as well try the other huge spider, 59E. I don't see why this would ever go well.
That other
But
spider was holding me captive.
a huge spider guards another section of web, one that unfortunately lies in front of what looks like an exit. It doesn't seem inclined to come out after you, but if you're apt to need that exit, you're going to have to do something about its guardian. If you want to fight the spider, turn to 108J. If you'd rather rely on the other exits and not fight the spider, turn to 126. Well, I'm not going to fight it now because it's just like chilling. You know?
Yeah, you might want
that's fair.
to go out there later. Yeah.
Before we finish the room, we got to take one more commercial break.
All right.
Okay? We'll
Yes.
be right back.
Be back in just a few minutes.
Hello, welcome back to Dice Friends, where we are still playing Gnomes 100 Dragons 0. We just killed a Drider
Mm-hmm.
in that spooky room.
And then a bunch of little spiders fell on your head.
And then a bunch of spiders, and then there was a bigger spider, which we went and investigated, but then we're like, you know what, you're not really hurting anybody, so I guess I'm just going to go over here. And they're like, okay, cool. Deuces. All right, so there's hole in floor, which is probably the one at the front, I guess.
Yeah.
Like in the front next to the mound. And there's glowing chest, crystal chest, iron chests, imp, hole in ceiling, dark tunnel at back, wooden door at back.
The imp seems incapacitated, but also because of their very presence, I'm like, they just make things be there. So is it better to be like, should we get rid of the imp anyway, just so it's gone?
No, I think we ignore it, Beej.
Okay, we can just ignore it.
Because I'm assuming that the imp has something to do with, like, the glowing chest seems the most trap heavy, right? Like,
Yeah.
So, if Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade has taught me anything, it's like the simple one, right?
Yeah.
So we go for iron chests.
I would
Easy
assume so.
peasy.
Yeah.
46F.
They just all have spiders in them.
I'll be mad.
This is the
46
chest of
F.
a carpenter.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 plain iron chest light are trapped in the spider's webbing.
Oh, it's a trap.
When you
Oh, wait, no.
When you pull them out, you hear the clink of what sounds like coins within. If you want to break them open, turn to 72I. If you doubt that money would be of much use to you right now, turn to 126. No, money's also always useful.
Yeah.
Did you literally
72
find
on.
like a giant pile of gold that you're like, meh?
Yeah, you're like 68 wallets are behind me. I can just hand it to
Yeah.
those guys.
Using the power of your armor, you smash open one of the iron chests, but the armor doesn't prevent the poison dagger trap from being sprung. Roll the die to see if it hits you. Okay. Well, 12. That seems bad.
Yeah.
120B.
It's a half. It looks like so.
The dagger bounces off the hard metal of your armor and falls harmlessly to the floor. You kick it aside and return to 126. Well,
Never punished.
yeah. Hey, wait. No, that's not true.
Just like in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yeah, do you remember when Indiana Jones used his power armor to stop the poison dagger from hitting him?
Yeah.
This is my favorite. Love that movie. Well, I mean, I said it was trapped, but it turned out that the iron chest is trapped. So, I'm the dumbass. Glowing chest it is.
Yeah.
52D. There is no possible way this goes wrong. Inspecting it carefully first, you finally free the glowing chest from the web. When you try to open it, however, you discover that it is locked. It has gnomish danger signs written all over the outside, so you wonder if it would be safe to break open. If you think it would, turn to 149J. If you'd rather not, turn to 126.
Do gnomes have danger signs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like the
But that's
gnomish,
fine.
the gnomish danger sign is like thumbs up.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to 142J or 149J, so
God.
I mean, what
the
gnomes
moment
can-
the lid
what gnomes consider safe is also dangerous. So
Yeah.
The moment the lid comes free, a spider the size of the chest emerges. It's glowing too, and quite ghostly. You can see through its glowing body to the box beyond. But there's no time to look because it attacks. Conduct combat with the ghost spider. During combat, every other turn, your attack goes right through the spectral arachnid without doing any damage.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. What if all the chests have spiders in them? He said, "Shit." That's on 126 as well. Ghost spider, yeah.
Hits on a 9 or lower and does 3 points of damage. Has 19 health, but every other turn I can't hit it.
God.
So I hit for 7.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Goes to 12.
So
Spider goes.
Should have seen that there's like 4 different spider enemies on 126.
It hits for 3 points of damage. Aren't I like it's? I had a brand new suit, right? So I'm at max health.
Yeah.
You were, previously.
I was?
Yeah. I don't think, and the Drider didn't hit you at all. So.
I miss. Well, that's a miss anyway. So Spider goes. It hits for another 3. I'm going to say I'm at 34.
Okay.
I hit. Spider dies, right? Because I do 7, 9, 11. Oh, no, it's at 1.
Yeah, 7, 9, 12 is what you do.
Oh, I do 7, 9, 12? Yeah, it's dead. Okay,
it's dead.
The spider splorts. Was it 149?
129F.
Yeah, 129F.
It's always weird when it says, like, when you lose, go to this.
Yeah.
Because it's like
2,994 HP left.
It's like, aren't all those just like, you're dead?
Sometimes I think it's more that you take a lot of damage or it's like this other thing happens and now you have to do this other thing instead.
Yeah. Although blow after blow goes right through the spectral spider, you manage to get enough real blows in it to put the glow right out. But you'd rather not have to deal with a real spider any day. Or you'd rather have to deal with a real spider any day. Return to 126. Wow. Okay. That's it, huh?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there's no way the third chest is trapped.
Correct.
Yeah. What kind of a ridiculous person would trap all 3 chests? That would be just dumb.
137B. There's no possible way. Carefully freeing the crystal chest from the sticky web holding it, you try the lid, but find it locked. If you want to see what's in it, you'll have to shatter it. Otherwise, leave it alone and check something else. Well, 121E.
Yeah. Can't anyone pick the locks for you?
No.
All right.
One of you 68 guys. Do you lock
Yeah, does anybody have a key? Taking care not to break what's in the chest, you apply great force to the corners of the crystal until it breaks into many pieces. Inside, you find a small crystal vial containing a gnomish anti-poison cure-all, which will reverse the effect of any poison bite taken in this chamber. Glad you have it. You return to 126.
Okay, we know what's coming.
If you had failed some of the rolls, maybe.
Yeah.
The poison dagger would have probably,
I'm also assuming that, like, if you lose the battle, maybe.
Yeah,
you end up poisoned.
We leave the imp alone, right?
So far, I think, yeah.
You have so far. You could do something.
Well, I'm not
stuck.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go to the wooden door at back.
All right.
I'm not gonna go kill the other spider because I feel like I've murdered enough things.
There's
we've already been here, right?
15B.
Taking care not to get caught in the sticky web, you make your way to the wooden door at the back of the chamber. It opens easily, and you find yourself climbing a slight slope to 12. 12 sounds familiar.
Yeah,
it's a light room.
12 is the light room.
I don't want to go there. What was the spider room?
126.
I've decided that I don't want to go there.
So, yeah, there's a bunch of other places here, though.
Hole in the floor, hole in the
I know what I
ceiling.
said, but I'm going to go kill the other fucking spider. 59E.
That
I've
lasted,
decided that-
like, one chance.
Yeah. If you want to fight the spider, turn to 108J. I'm fighting the spider. Look.
I'm on your side.
Conduct combat against the human-sized spider. If you win, turn to 128F. All right.
Man-sized spider.
Man-sized spider?
Man spider.
Oh, yeah. Hits on a 6 or less for 4 points of damage. Got 21 health. Okay.
Not spider.
I go.
This is man spider.
I hit. Take 7. It's at 14. Spider goes. 6 or less, right?
Yes. It does
I take 4 points of damage. I'm at 2,990 hit points.
This new armor is really good.
Yep, cock's in our favor. Let's go, baby. Take another hit, Spider. Spider goes.
That's
It
a
misses.
miss.
I go. I miss. Spider goes. It misses. I go.
Oh, yeah.
That's good enough. Yeah, Spider dies. All right. Where were we on? 108?
108J.
And 128F when you win.
Okay. 128.
You need to build in a nudge tool, Paul, to the dice. Smack a thing and it just kind of like vibrates a bit to see if it falls.
I was actually messing around with all like a bunch of the parameters on it today. Like you can change like gravity, like the weight of the dice, the inertia of the dice, all this stuff. I was trying to get it like to make it roll so that like it didn't get caught up on the edges and stuff so much, but none of the changes I made actually helped much, so I went back to normal.
Well, I like it when it gets stuck on the edge because it just lets me choose the best outcome.
Yes.
Right?
That's fair.
I don't have to play by anybody's rules. At least this is just a regular spider, I'll bet poisonous and huge. But there's nothing human about it, and you hold nothing back as you smash it to bits, clearing the way to the exit. You're ready to leave through the dark tunnel, turn to 50F. If not, return to 126.
You gonna go through the dark tunnel?
Yeah, absolutely. 50F. As you step into the darkness of the tunnel entrance, you begin to perceive an eerie redness ahead of you. Prepared for anything, follow it to 102. 102...
How are there so many passages to 102, but only one passage out? I don't understand how this... Anyway.
Yeah.
We were at 102.
102 is the...
We come back, the elves are all gone, the spear's gone, but we have that.
Yep.
102 is Rome. Well, we can check out the hole through which lava flows.
That's true.
130H. The stream of lava exits a hot reddish chamber through a dark hole in the wall behind the weapons. You walk along the ledge beside the fiery stream and soon find that it somehow goes upward. You run into a huge metal boiler that is being fired by the hot lava. Squeezing around the boiler, you find yourself in 32.
That sounds new.
Yeah.
You look into the lava. It burns you. You die.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Look at this art. Hell yeah, brother.
What?
Okay.
Why is he spraying that guy?
he's too horny, Paul. He's getting hosed down. The harsh clang of metal, the angry whir of a drill, and the heavy whoosh of hissing machinery greet your ears as you enter the chamber. At first, the darkness, heat, and noise make it difficult to see where you are. Then your eyes begin to adjust, and you realize that you're in some sort of coal mine. What? Coal mine cum heating plant.
Yep.
Yeah. Then, through the general noise, you hear a gnome with a hose shouting, "Somebody come and help me! We can't let them get away!" That's when you realize that he is using a hot water hose to fight some sort of fierce winged creature. It's a draconian, one of the evil beasts you're supposed to be fighting days from now, not here and now. If you want to leave this chamber and save your draconian fighting for later, hurry back down the passageway and go to 8. If you're willing to answer the gnome's plea for help, turn to 79J. Well, time to go back to 8.
Just gonna straight up abandon him? Yeah.
Yeah. No, 79J. You're about to leave when you realize that this draconian scout gets away and returns to its base, wherever that might be. It's apt to carry information with it that will make your work harder when it comes time for the important battle. You hurry to the valiant gnome's side and say, "I'll take over now." Conduct combat. If you win...
You were perfectly willing to be like, that gnome is just going to die and I don't care. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
He'll break the... Okay, yeah, fine. I'll not... Yeah, it's fine.
So we go to 125G if we win.
Simply win.
Generic... Draconian on 134?
From 32, yeah. Page 32, Draconian.
Page 32, Draconian?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's based off the rooms that you're found in, not the areas where you're encountering them. I figured this.
Right.
Wait,
6
Wait.
and 2.
Oh, that's Medusa. I was like 4 and 1 hit wins. Okay, so 6 or less, 2 damage. Well, I don't want to fight Medusa, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, you'll find a Medusa in that room, apparently.
I go. I miss. Dragon goes. Dinger. It hits. For how much? 2? 2,898. I go. I miss. Fuck. Dragon goes. You've got to be shitting me. 2,896. I go.
There
I
we
hit.
go.
Doesn't it just die?
Third combat round?
That's the third round. Yeah.
On the 12 hits or 12 damage, right? Yeah.
What is it? What page do I go to?
You're going to go to 125G.
Okay.
I already had it keyed in. It's like, we're going to win.
There's no way we lose this one. 125G.
So there's 2 C's in this page. I believe it's the second.
It's the second C.
Yeah.
H-I. Look, C's and G's look similar, okay?
Similar, yeah.
It's a long one.
Oh, man. I'm dying, Squirtle. You feel an exhilaration unlike anything you've ever felt when successfully baking something complicated. What, murder and baking, very similar.
Also,
very close, you know?
like way harder guys than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell you
White
the time.
dragons.
One time I baked some apple crisp, and it was just like that time I put an axe into the forehead of a dragon.
It was almost as good as killing a dragon.
Almost as good. I had a cigarette afterwards. It was very weird. As you see the draconian die at your feet smashed to a pulp by your power armor, you start to turn away, perhaps looking for congratulations, when you think to check if the draconian might have taken something, and you search it before it turns to stone. What the fuck? You quickly rummage through its armor and find a scroll instructing the scout to post a small red flag in a certain vent on the the outside of Mount Nevermind if it needs time to do its job. The main attack will then be delayed for 2 days. You can't believe your luck. By placing the flag yourself, you will acquire 2 additional days to prepare for the battle. Out of the way there! The gnome with the hose snarls. I've got some garbage to clean up. So much for congratulations. Before you move 3 feet away, the gnome has begun to hose down the floor, washing the draconian's dusty remains towards a trash pit. Smiling, you wipe the sweat from your forehead and look around the room. You locate the correct vent, place the flag, and return to 32.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So that would have increased the amount of time you have left.
Yeah. So, gnome with coal bucket, machine on coal face, tunnel it back, imp perched on wall, gnome by mushrooms, huge boiler.
Ruin that imp?
Yeah, probably. That's probably a good idea, actually.
If you go up to the imp disappears. What?
40F.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh no.
40F. Perched on a little ledge, high above the action, you see an imp, a look of malice on its little face. You prepare for action as you walk towards it. But before you can get to the rock, you realize that you are seeing a stone imp. How strange, you think? You doubt if they ever hold still long enough to turn into anything except more trouble. When you stand beneath the imp, however, you realize that that it is sitting in front of quite a large hole in the coal. You climb up and peer into it, past the small stone figure. You see at once that it opens into another chamber. If you want to crawl through, turn to 146E. Otherwise, turn to 32.
What's through the hole?
I mean, if I go through the hole, then I go through the hole.
Yeah, what do you think's in there?
Oh, I don't know. But don't we want to look in this room more?
Yeah, I definitely want to look in this room more. I definitely do not
32.
want to go into that hole at all, actually.
I'm good on the hole, thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of behind the imp's butt.
Yeah.
Yep.
I kind of like the gnome by the mushrooms, 88J.
Yeah.
On the dark, moist side of the giant boiler, you see huge mushrooms that must thrive in the atmosphere of the steam heat producing chamber. When you walk over to inspect them, you find a gnome wearing armor and carrying a big water can. The gnome sees you, grins, and says, "Hey, lad, come and help me water these big fellows." If you want to help, turn to 54E. If not, plead that you have too much to do, apologize, and return to 32. Yeah, sorry, I got too much to do. I can't. No, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I'm going to help this gnome. You just asked
you are,
nicely, right?
Like, do I not look busy? Maybe one of these
68 other
68
gnomes?
other gnomes could help you.
All right. So, looking at the size of the mushrooms, you think that the gnome must have to keep pretty busy watering them. He could use some help, so you agree. He quickly hands you his can, saying, "I'll get another," and then returns with his own can full of water. The two of you walk towards the mushrooms. The instant you pour water out, the nearest mushroom leans down and smashes you.
Fuck.
Man, it's just like
Most dangerous thing in the game.
Yeah. And you always thought mushrooms were soft. The mushroom does 5 points of damage to your armor before you can get away. Rufal, you return to 32. Wow, that's it, huh?
2891.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right.
The book was like, haven't done any bullshit killing you for a while. You're getting complacent.
Yeah. I'm gonna do machine on coal face, 72F. 72F. At least with this machine, you don't have to ponder to figure it out. It's clearly a gnomish steam-powered coal borer, and it appears to be doing a fine job. As you watch the clever device work, you realize that the drill has bitten a hole through the coal into another chamber. You want to wait until the borer makes a hole big enough for you to climb through. It won't take long. Turn to 146E. If you'd rather not, just turn to 132. Well, I kind of like this idea. This seems like a good idea. 146E. I'm just going this way.
146E is the same hole that the imp was leading us into.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh.
You can double check that if you like, but I am pretty sure that was the same hole he was leading us into.
Oh, okay. Curious, you climb through the hole in the coal face. You find yourself in a huge chamber, just as big as the heating workshop. The huge chamber appears to be empty, except for a lone, robed woman. She is crying. You find it incredible that a woman, presumably human, should be in the dark, empty chamber in the middle of a gnomish mountain. Perhaps she's an illusion. Perhaps, well, anything. If you want to go to her, turn to 46H. If second thought tells you no, climb back through the hole and go to 32. There is no fucking way that I would ever pass this up. 46H.
Right. I bet I'm right.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Even over her sobs, the woman must have heard your footsteps. She turns towards you, and something about her movement, her robe, her outline in the semi-darkness, you don't know what, but something tells you that she is Medusa. Oh, fuck. Instantly, she realizes that her masquerade is over, and there's no point in subtlety. She attacks. Okay, well, Medusa can kill us in one hit on a 4 or less. That's it.
I was right.
I just realized why there's like a stone imp there.
Yes! I didn't want to give the game away, but I remembered from when we looked at the list of enemies with the Draconian, the Medusa's also in room 32.
Well,
and I'm like, oh, Stone Imp.
Did you think about warning your very good friend Adam that
No!
maybe there's
No!
a fucking Medusa here and he shouldn't just be fucking tracing his way like a big goddamn idiot through every doorway?
You didn't want to call the CRA helpline on this one. I wasn't going to give you any assistance.
So, why is the Medusa in this like random room?
I don't know.
Right?
and if they like did they imprison her in this room? And if they did, why are they like drilling into it now? Also,
Yeah.
Also,
Okay,
isn't she
I'll tell
a
you what.
Gorgon?
If a Medusa hits me, I'm just gonna kill her. Okay.
Medusa
Okay.
is yes, that's true. Medusa
Well, it's either that or we die and we start all over again.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm with you, Adam.
I go.
Killer.
I hit.
How many
What
points
is she on?
does she have?
Oh, just one hit wins no matter what? I think it just says she doesn't have any health. It says one hit wins. Literally.
No,
That's
she has 11
okay.
health. She's 11 life points.
No, that's the witch.
That's the witch.
Medusa has no hit points.
Yeah.
Did you just ruin her?
Yeah, I
No,
won.
The
Holy
Medusa
shit.
from page 32.
Oh, 32. Oh,
Oh,
the one on
32.
118 doesn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, there's 2 Medusas?
There's 2 Medusas.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hit her. So I just got to fade a hit here. Medusa goes.
She misses.
Hell yeah. I go.
Dead.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's a 9. I go. Look, Medusa just has a heart attack. It's weird. Fuck. Strange. Anybody remember what page we were on?
Yeah, 46H.
Okay. Dude, I'm not dying on a 4 or less. This game
No.
sucks. All right. Conduct combat, turn to 116D. Cox in our favor. Somehow, you manage to keep your eyes pinned to the floor as you punch and punch and punch the evil figure. Finally, it falls to the floor where you have been staring, but the Medusa is dead.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this.
And if you come near me,
I mean, isn't that what you would do?
Oh yeah.
How would you fight a Medusa?
yeah, that,
I would merely talk to the Medusa and become friends with it.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if I took
Man, you're way smarter than I am. Fuck.
I wonder if I took my
What am I
glasses
doing?
off.
Oh,
Do you have?
well.
I wonder if the like if
Yeah,
you
like
can't
what-
if you can't see it very well, does that work?
Yeah.
Does the Medusa have to see you, or you see the Medusa? How does that work?
Is it if you look at the snakes or look at her face?
It's her face.
Okay.
I think that's how it works, right? But it's like, even if you don't look at the Medusa, it can still fucking fight, right?
Yeah.
Like, it
Yeah.
can claw the shit out of you. It's not like it's just like, oh, its only thing is it needs people to look at it, right? It's still gonna just, like, grab you and just, like, bite your face off. Like, what's
Probably,
gonna stop it
yeah.
from doing that?
My arms and my power armor, I guess.
Yeah.
Just turtle up and just be like, wait for her to land a few blows, and then just, right straight counter,
First you scream, I'm a hemophiliac. And when the Medusa turns away in disgust, you kick her in the back and then step on her neck and run like hell. You cheerfully leave her alone and look around to decide where to go. You can return through the hole or investigate the passageway you see on the other side of the Medusa's chamber. Note that if you come into this hidden chamber, the Medusa is gone. What? Note that if you come into this hidden chamber.
So if you do it again, because you
Yeah.
can either go back or you can go further to the other side of the chamber, which sounds interesting.
Yeah, we'll keep going. 40H.
So I guess there was like another way to come back in through this. Oh, you know what? This might be a connection to the other room where there's the Medusa.
You cheerfully. Sorry, I'm trying to get over you punch her until she's dead, and then
Yeah.
cheerfully leave her alone.
And smile.
We're a fucking psychopath, Paul. Like, I think we've already proven that.
What part of punching her until she's dead is leaving her alone?
Yeah. There, I'll leave you alone now. The passage from the Medusa's chamber takes you up a steep incline to 94. That feels like a new page.
That does feel
I
new.
swear to God, if we end up back at the fucking drow fucking sex party, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, this looks new.
96? Sorry, 94?
94.
94.
Oh, no, wait.
Oh, this is the magnet
Have we been to
room.
this room? We've
This
been
is
here,
the magnet
right?
room, yeah. This is one of the first rooms we came to.
We came here. Yeah, this is the first room we went
Yeah.
to last time. I think there might be some stuff in this room we didn't do because we went up to the lightning bolt door and then just like went through it.
Yeah, I don't think we went down the tunnel. I don't think we
the
took
slide?
the slide.
And we
Yeah.
know
Should
that
we go down this?
don't go near the big magnet because it rips
Yeah.
off all your armor.
Yeah. All right. We'll go down the slide. 142B.
I like in the book because of the letting slide is like all stretched out in the
Oh, the kerning, rather.
yeah, the
Yeah,
kerning,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like
Yeah, Crystal Door's kind of got that
slide.
going on.
You ask one of the gnomes about the slide that goes down through a hole in the floor. He just replies that slides are for kids and he's never had time to see where it goes. Not much help. If you want to go down and see what happens, turn to 145J.
I like you
Wow,
just like
I
walk up
mean-
to the gnome and you're like, so that slide, is that like for anybody to use?
It's like, slides are for kids. I would never use that slide. No, never do that.
Yeah.
You end up down there and you end
I
up in a
also
daycare.
need to mention that I have lots of sex. It's like, slides are for children.
It's like, Jesus, I never asked that, my dude. Are you the only kinky gnome? 145J.
You perch your bottom on the slide, trying to hold onto your oversized armor, and then let go. You sail along beautifully until you suddenly find yourself dumped in 40.
That sounds new, too.
What the fuck? Why is this like a comic panel?
Oh, wild.
What?
Instead of arriving in the new chamber in the normal fashion, you find yourself sliding inexorably down into a rectangle box, and it's moving.
Oh, no.
Then you realize that you have landed in an open car on a train, under the control of a gnome engineer who is obviously very happy with his work.
It's that
You
level
sit back,
from Donkey Kong Country.
You sit back, relaxing, enjoying what might be a very pleasant alternative to the gnome flinger. The engineer stops, looks back at you, and asks, "Well, do you want to stay or not?" It's certainly the best ride you found so far, especially since this is the first ride you found. If you want to stay in the vehicle and see where it goes, choose one of the 4 knobs you find in the car you're in. If you'd rather not, you tell the driver so, and he lets you off where you easily get back to 8, although he isn't very happy about losing a customer. Well. Oh, fuck.
Christ, this is just everybody in that office?
My fucking knee, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh, that hurt. Oh, fuck. All right, so there's magical glowing orb, red hot lava chunk, little air blast tube, and miniature dragon lance. Red hot lava chunk definitely ends up back at fucking Magic Mike's anvil shop.
Ah, yes.
Probably, yeah.
So we're not going there, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, miniature Dragonlance. Oh, wait, maybe miniature Dragonlance heads back to the Dragonlance? You know?
Maybe?
Maybe this is all still part of the same, like, is he actually taking us places? Or is he...
I'm picking miniature Dragonlance. 137J.
Sure.
Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. The engineer tells you to be very quiet as you reach a large field that is an obviously ancient gold dragon lying asleep in the cool air. If you want to get off here, turn to 104. Yes, hell fucking yes, I want to get off here. Are you sure this is your stop? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Are you sure? It's a dragon. Yeah, I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me how to fucking live my life, okay? 104G.
Yes.
You're standing by the venerable old dragon when it stirs and opens one roomy eye. Is it time to fight the dragons yet, Lord Huma? Huh? You've heard Huma, of course, but why is this dragon confusing you with him? After all, Huma's a mighty warrior. Who the fuck is Huma?
It's a human. That's why the gnomes were looking for a human, is because of Lord Huma.
Oh my god.
That's probably why they were doing this.
Wow.
They were looking for a human.
Was that mentioned somewhere, or did you just pick that up?
At the very beginning of the
Huma's
story.
a legendary hero in Dragonlance.
Yeah, but I bet you at the beginning of the story, the idea is that the gnomes are like, we have to go find a human to be our general. Because that's what they think they're supposed to do, not that they're looking for Lord Huma to be their general.
No. After all, Huma's a mighty warrior of history, but if you say no, might it not attack? The dragon is getting restless from a lack of response by you. You must answer something immediately. Yes. 79I. There's no way I failed this, right?
No way.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. 79I. When you say yes, a fiery light of battle comes into the dragon's eye. He rises clumsily, flexing his great wings, and says, "Let's go." The dragon will wait for you in the weapons storage area, though you might have to wake him up again and destroy all red dragons that participate in the final battle. Wow. Return to the train and pull another knob.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. We just found a weapon of mass destruction, just fucking chilling.
So that's reds, that's whites, and that's Boz Draconians.
Damn, our laundry's going to be so clean.
Hey, yeah.
No reds, no whites, only cold water.
And keeping with the D&D thing, that is a metallic dragon, therefore a good dragon. So
Yeah. Also, Ted dragons.
yeah,
we
that's
can-
right. No red dragons or Ted dragons.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you think? Red hot lava chunk, little air blast tube, or magical glowing orb?
Oh, God. Yeah, the tube.
Tube.
Okay. 102C.
I feel
We
like
did
that because that was a
Tube.
miniature Dragonlance that you hit. I bet that whole sequence was like an in-joke for people who know the Dragonlance universe.
It
Yeah.
seems like there's lots of them in the chat, so yeah.
You come to what appears to be a you come to be what is a war chariot parking lot, or perhaps a used chariot sales lot. Oh yeah! All right, I'm in. 42F. Fuck, I want. Please God, try to sell me a shitty used war chariot. Please God, 42F, 42F, 42F. You discover 10 gnomish war chariots, each with a nameplate on and each with a slightly different mechanism for making it work. The nameplates indicate where in Mount Nevermind the chariots are geared to go. Choose one from the list at the top of the next column. After selecting it, you must turn on the gnomish machinery figure-out chart on page 157. After successfully reaching B on the chart, return to the list, turn to the section indicated. It is necessary to use the chart for each chariot. If you fail to reach B, you can try again on another chariot or return to the train.
Just another teleporter.
Okay, so that's these are meant to take us to places.
So, like, they all have nameplates. There's Amazon, Whirlpool, Castle, Maze, Bottle Room, Art Gallery, Library, Bakery, Go Boom, and TikTok.
So there's some of these we definitely haven't seen.
Yeah.
Whirlpool, Maze, we know, and Bakery, we know.
Yeah. Art Gallery?
Bottle Room, we might know. And Art Gallery, Art Gallery might be the stuff thing.
Oh, it might be the...
TikTok is very big these days.
How are you not picking Go Boom? Because that's probably just the place with the missiles that gave us fucking radiation poisoning.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because I'm smarter than that. How do I just not pick Go Boom? Because I'm not a fucking idiot, okay? I'm a genius, right? I've proven this time and time again. I'm 10 steps ahead.
It's true.
So,
sometimes it's like a circle though. So you get 10 steps
TikTok.
ahead, you end up.
Library has books and books make you smarter. I like this.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. 26B. Oh, wait. I have to go. Okay. So the way it works is I have to pick one.
Yeah.
I have to figure it out so it takes us there.
Yes.
So let's, we have to go to B, right?
Correct.
It's pretty easy though. So,
Like,
1 to 8.
A.
Yep. Go to A. And then, oh, fuck. 11.
Stuff is falling off of it.
Bad thing happens.
Bad number 8.
Okay. I'm going to skip this one because it sends us back to the beginning.
Yeah, I knew which one this was.
All right,
Yeah.
bad number 9. I don't know. Do you want to just go to the next one?
Yeah, your gnomish suit of armor begins malfunctioning. Your combat ability is impaired by suit problems, so you strike at -1 point when attacking your enemies any time before the final battle.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's, wow.
Sure.
So you're
All
at
right.
6, 8, 11 now.
1 to 7. Cool. 4. Go to B. All right. So, what page was that?
We're going from 42F, and it's supposed to go to 26B.
Okay.
That should take us...
26B. The gnomish chariot takes you to 16. New art? Oh, new art.
16.
Oh, look at this fellow.
Hell yeah.
All right. Recognizing the new chamber as a library, you are amazed to see how large it is. Your baking master's library consisted of an iron shelf mounted above the warming oven, but this one has shelves that go off into the distance. You knew gnomish history was long, but this is incredible. As you stand there taking it all in and wondering where to start looking, your eye is caught by a movement on an upper shelf. It's an imp, claws and teeth bared, poised to leap down on you. If you want to fight it, blah, blah, blah. If you want to talk to it, blah, blah, blah. I tell it that there's a portal open, and the imp fucks off.
It's an imp. Get an axe.
Yeah. Sick. Free to explore the chamber. All right. So, gnomish librarian, film reel, scroll by desk, mouse on desk, lantern, floating books, lamp below imp, large square jar on the middle shelf, goldfish bowl, random books, chair and desk. I would be remiss not to investigate the goldfish bowl.
Very first thing, eh? All right. Yeah.
125.
Sorry,
J.
there's a film reel?
Yeah. On
Yeah.
this on his desk, I think. Oh no, on the floor.
On the floor.
Yeah, on the very floor in the front. There's a film reel.
125 J. A magnificent oriental goldfish, which you'd swear is smiling, swims in the small, well-tended bowl on the shelf. It looks a little lonely in there by itself, and you wonder if you would take it out for a minute and talk to it if you decide to turn to 28C. Yeah, I mean, really.
Leave the fish in the water?
You know,
What?
just take it out. Hi, fish. I'm dying.
The instant you fish the smiling goldfish from the bowl, the little creature expands alarmingly and turns into a gold dragon. Before you can give in to your first inclination to run, the dragon tells you to hold on and that it is a good dragon and wants to help you. After you stop quaking, you must decide whether to ask the dragon for information or have it help fight the final battle.
Wait, either or? Really?
Yeah, you only get one.
So you already have a gold dragon that's going to kill all the red.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what if this kills another type of dragon?
It's true.
You know?
What kind of information would it have?
I don't know. There's lots of stuff that dragons know.
But it's a gold.
They're
dragon that's been a
thousands of years
goldfish
old.
for a while.
His memory's really short.
How did you become a goldfish? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I'm going to ask for information.
Here's some important
right.
information. Goldfish
48E.
food sucks.
Or
Ghosts real,
Real.
yeah. I mean, the book already told us that ghosts are real, right?
yeah.
And we also fought a ghost spider, so you know.
Oh shit.
Trying very hard to avoid being crushed by the huge creature, in the room that seems to have grown disturbingly small, you lean backward so you can look in its face and ask if the dragon has any advice for you in searching Mount Nevermind. The gold dragon tells you that his fellow dragons are accessible only through the time travel device in the clock chamber. You must talk to the gnomes there in order to learn about it. While you're thinking about what it said, the dragon slips back into its miniature size inside the goldfish bowl. Return to 16.
You could loop this.
Oh.
Because he's back in the goldfish bowl. You could take him out again.
Yeah, why don't I just loop it?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we're on a time.
I'm going to see what the
crunch
other
here.
thing is.
The gnomes have a
125.
time machine.
Hey, Paul, we're not going to think about that, okay? 125J. Okay, so I take the goldfish out.
Yes.
28C.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns into a dragon. And then I turn to 105G to make it help us fight. Now I just get both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't think about this one, did you, game devs, huh? Snuck one past the defense. The dragon agrees to help fight when you tell him about the advance of the evil dragons and draconians. You send him along with a very reluctant gnomish assistant who shrieks with terror when the dragon picks him up by the seat of his pants and mumbles, "Tell me where to go." The dragon's presence in the final battle will eliminate all green dragons as a threat. Oh, baby. Smiling, you return to 16. Now,
No white, no red.
is anyone
no
else
green.
wildly uncomfortable at all the dragon genocide that we're about to commit? Like, we're just wiping entire fucking races off the face of the planet.
It's the dragons that are fighting in this particular thing.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not their. The existence of this one gold dragon doesn't make all green dragons everywhere in the world die.
Yeah.
What about Ted? Yeah, Ted dragons are going to kill us.
Yeah, Ted dragons.
What's left? Like blue dragons, black dragons, right?
Yeah.
Dragons, all dragons of the rainbow.
Okay.
Blue dragons, black dragons.
Isn't there like brass and silver and...
No, those
Those
are
are
the
metallic.
Yeah, those are the metallic.
those are all good though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Yeah, blue and
so...
black are actually the only ones left.
So there's librarian, film reel, scroll on desk, mouse on desk, lantern, floating books, lamp below imp, large square jar on middle shelf. I kind of want to just talk to the librarian.
Yeah, let's do it.
50K. Do. Unless you have been told that the gnomish librarian has disappeared, he has been looking inquisitively at you since you entered the library. He's taller than many gnomes. His feet almost reach the floor when he sits in the human scaled chair at the desk.
My goldfish was a dragon?
Yeah, I guess, right? Wouldn't you be like, what the fuck? Can you help me, please, you ask. The old librarian bows graciously and looks inquiringly. I'd like to know about where there are dangers in Mount Nevermind, and details of the gnomish victories over dragons, and more about the draconians and where they came from. Did they exist before the cataclysm? And so on. The librarian lays down his quill lays down his quill pen, rises, and leads you to the long arch section opposite his desk. Down there, young sir, is all you'll need to know. Just go into the stacks and you'll find that you are looking for. He gestures for you to go down into the hallway. If you have acquired a warning device here in the library, nope, turn to 64G. If not, turn to 137I.
It's like when the DM goes like, "Does anybody have detect traps?" No. Okay, let's keep going.
Anybody got detect evil going? They're like, no. They're like, oh, okay.
Dang,
What do you mean,
nothing
okay?
happens.
Yeah. What was it? 137I?
Correct.
Okay. Weird thing here. Thank you, you say, setting off past shelf after shelf of books, scroll cases, and the numerous other items that make up the Gnomish archives. You keep looking for some guide to where you'll find the specific things you want, but the shelves don't appear to be labeled at all. Finally, after walking for some minutes, you find a small cabinet that you think might contain some kind of... And then it's just blank.
Yep.
Whoa, what?
And then follows it up with, conduct combat if you beat the gruesome segmented beasts. What? Like, was that on purpose?
What happened? It's like 3 sentences. Like, how do I go from nothing to just like, you're in extreme danger now? You know?
Whatever it was killed the guy writing this description.
Yeah. Might contain some kind of...
It's a Mad Lib? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fart.
Wait, that was from...
Give us some...
That was from... That's in room 16, technically. They're bookworms.
Oh, bookworm.
Oh, they're bookworms? You know what? For the sake of expedience, since it's not there, I'm going to argue that the worms aren't there, and I don't have to fight them.
Great.
Very good. See? I won. Turn to 150D.
50D.
Or 50D or 150D?
I'm not sure, actually.
150D. You've beaten the slimy worms into the ground, but you find yourself very reluctant to go on looking down this long corridor of books. Trudging back to the librarian's desk, you find both the old gnome and the imp gone, leaving you free to explore without a threat to life and limb. You hope.
So if we find the warning device, we could probably continue to look.
Well,
yeah.
Okay. Except we got that by going to the gnomish librarian who's gone now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay. Well, this seems like a good time to pause, and we can come back next week and finish this off.
Sounds good.
All right?
Sounds
good. That's it out of me and Paul and Beej for this week. We will be back for the next time you see us on DiceFriends, continuing this book and hopefully finishing it. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. I will mention one more time that your support at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun is what keeps the lights on. It lets us do what we want. It is very cool, and we appreciate it very much. Thanks, everyone.